Stadium is the place to be. USC football takes on the best in college football with home games against Michigan, Michigan State, Iowa, and crosstown rival UCLA. Don't miss a single snap, a single touchdown, or the roar of the Trojan Nation. Single game tickets are now available at usctrojans.com/tickets. usctrojans.com/tickets. Fight on!
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level. And the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for.
That's how I roll. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Before the Growl. And we were just talking about my coffee regimen. We're joined by, I've been trying to get these two for a long time. Leah Gentilati and Janai Knox are both here. Thanks very much for joining us. How are you?
Good. Thank you for having us.
These are two of our interns, two from our intern program, which is a phenomenal program. Now, where'd they go to school? Good question, John. Leah went to San Diego State. She's graduated. And then Janai went to USC. Are you done at USC?
Yes, I just graduated in May.
Okay, and she's from Baltimore.
The best city ever.
Leah's from Philly, and Janai's from Baltimore.
Yes.
Does everybody say Baltimore in Baltimore?
No, you are putting a little too much emphasis. It's
Baltimore.
more like Baltimore.
What about water? Did you do that one?
Definitely say water.
Yeah,
for
water.
Sure, yeah.
What, do people
hang on
from
a second.
Baltimore
Let me get
talk with an
headphones,
accent?
'cause I got John on the line, and I want to be able to. This is how it works Before the Growl. We have got two fantastic interns here. And by the way, Leah, you are an expert on Dancing with the Stars.
I may or may not be.
Well, it sounds like
Why
you're
Why
more
are you an expert?
than me. I haven't watched it. To me, like everybody's mom is a big fan of Dancing with the Stars. Why are you a fan of it?
It's taking over right now online. It's been everywhere. But I grew up a dancer myself, so I've been training since I was 2, and I still dance to this day. So I've just been watching it ever since.
Hey, Leah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you now.
Lean right into that microphone. You're too far behind. So there you go.
There you go.
See,
Yeah.
Or pull the
Closer
microphone
than you
towards
think.
you.
Yeah, pull it right towards
Yeah.
you. There you go.
Should be so. Put it right under your mouth.
Cool.
Okay. So wait, Mace, you were saying one of these girls is from Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore. That is Janai Knox is from Baltimore.
Janai, you just said best city ever.
Yes, sir.
So did you watch The Wire?
Yes, everyone asked me that. I definitely watched The Wire.
See, I love The Wire, but it doesn't exactly make Baltimore out to be the best city ever. Is it realistic?
No, like it was, but a lot has changed. New mayor, new governor. Like we're better.
What's Stringer Bell like? No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, you've never met a fictional character.
Mace, do you remember the actor that I can't remember his name, but the actor that plays the mayor of Baltimore in The Wire is also the same guy who plays Littlefinger on Game of Thrones.
That would be
Aiden,
don't know his
somebody.
Name. Yeah, that sounds right. I can't remember. Yeah, but he was
I want to say
Littlefinger and he was the mayor.
Aiden Gillum, but I might be off.
I think you're right. I think it is Aiden Gillum. Yeah,
we gotta have a road trip so you guys can see the real city of Baltimore.
Because I'm from my family's in central Pennsylvania, I would sometimes fly into Baltimore.
Okay.
And we would always be stuck at the airport at Baltimore, and it's beautiful
BWI,
airport
yes.
hotels. I absolutely love them.
I have heard that the Ravens Stadium is really cool.
Yeah,
have you been to a game there?
I have. They have like this super cool, like the bird. It looks like it's coming out at you. You know, like the 3D animatronics.
Yeah.
They have upgraded the stadium very well.
Okay.
And it's right on a body of water, right?
Yes, the harbor.
The harbor.
Yeah. The harbor's supposed to be pretty cool.
Almost took a program director job at Baltimore at a top 40 station there.
Well, based on the fact that you can't properly pronounce the name of the city, I'm
Wait a
glad
minute.
you didn't take it.
I'm pronouncing it like my family pronounces it. My family in Philly
Your family
pronounces
was
it
probably
Baltimore.
drunk at the time they taught you how to pronounce it.
Now, Leah, tell me about how did you become hooked on Dancing with the Stars?
Just from growing up dancing, I've never trained in ballroom. So getting to watch that show and kind of just pick up on that style has always been super interesting.
Wow.
To me since
And
growing
so
up.
you say there's tea this year?
There is tea this year, and specifically with last night's episode. Last night's episode got a little bit crazy for sure.
Oh, and what is that?
What's the tea? Now, don't all these contestants end up hooking up with the dancers for the most part?
That is a thing. That does happen here and there. That did happen last season for sure.
I think it happens, Mace. I think it happens every season. Remember, we had Rick Fox in. Rick Fox made it to second on Dancing with the Stars, and he told us two things. He said he was dancing with Cheryl Burke, and he said there were two things. Number one, at least one or two of the couples were definitely hooking up.
Yep.
And number two, it's a lot harder, according to Rick, than it looks. Like, he had to practice. He was used to practicing basketball like 3-4 hours a day. He said he had to practice at least that long, Leah, to keep from embarrassing himself. So they make it look easy, but supposedly it's not.
It's not easy at all, but that's where some of the controversy is coming in from, because some of the celebrities on this season have dance training, and some of the fans aren't super happy about it. Specifically, Hilaria Baldwin, who already got eliminated because of her alleged dance training. She was on her college ballroom dance team at NYU.
Oh, is that right? There's such a thing
but
as
she
a
got
college
eliminated.
ballroom dance team.
And there's alleged rumors that fans intentionally weren't voting for her because she had that ballroom training.
Oh, it's still fan vote.
How could you, Hilaria?
Yeah.
But like, it was in college. It was so long ago.
Still, she lettered in ballroom dancing. Come on.
There's a few of them. Whitney Levitt, who's still on the show now, also has a college dance degree. It's
so
not
why is
ballroom,
Whitney Levitt
a degree.
famous?
Yes.
Why
she was
should
on
I know
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't watch that one.
Oh,
Ireland,
John,
you don't watch that one?
John, you would
No,
like
no,
that.
but I will, because the best
that's
the
some
best
crazy
housewives is Salt Lake City, because all those women are ex-Mormons and they're nuts.
Yep.
So
and this one's even crazier, John. Like, it's like swingers and other stuff. Like, you'll like Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Okay.
God bless
sounds
the
right up
Mormon
his alley.
wives.
So I
Bring
wanted
it
to ask
on.
one thing. I know one person competing at Dancing with the Stars. No idea if they're still there. I watched him on Traders. Dylan Efron. Has Dylan Efron survived? That's Zach's brother.
Dylan Efron is still there, yes.
And is he any good?
He's kind of flying middle of the pack, I would say.
Did you watch Traders?
I did not.
Oh, God, he's so good on Traders.
He was
So,
great on
Leah,
Traders.
isn't one of the Alexes on there? There's two blonde Alexes that are big podcast stars.
Mm-hmm. It's
One,
Alex Earl.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
Is
yeah.
she
She's
still
with
alive?
Val. Yeah, she's definitely been a front runner.
Okay.
Okay.
I would
All
say.
right.
Yeah.
And when is the big finale? Because we're going to cover it, obviously, here on Mason and Ireland. When's the finale?
It's a few weeks from now. There's still like 9 or 10 couples left.
Will you be our Dancing with the Stars correspondent?
I will.
Excellent.
I'm super down.
Excellent. All right,
Excellent idea.
Janai, wonderful having you. Leah, great having you. Great having you as part of our radio station right now. We
Shout
really
out to
appreciate it.
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Charm City. That's what we call it. Charm City.
Baltimore and Philly. All right. Coming up next for you is Mason and Ireland live on the app, live on YouTube, and live on the radio. See ya.
And Jared Verse battle Alvin Kamara and the Saints on Sunday, November 2nd at 1:05 p.m. Grab your tickets now, and we'll see you at the Rams House.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
Rich Eisen here for Sonos, the speakers that bring every game to life in my own house. With studio quality sound, Sonos makes you feel like you're right there in the stadium. Whether you're cheering on your team, binging your favorite show, or listening to the hottest songs, Sonos fills every room with incredible sound. Setup is easy. Just plug in, open the Sonos app, and you're ready to go. Want stadium quality sound at home just like me? Because I love Sonos. You will too. Explore soundbars, speakers, and more at Sonos.com. Sonos. They look as good as they sound.
Hi, this is Sean McVey of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma Brands radio station.
ESPN 710, Los Angeles.
Sports. And it is the biggest show on the radio.
It's that Ireland, best show on the radio.
Mason and Ireland is on for your Wednesday afternoon. Here we go, Wednesday the 29th of October. Well, are we in full panic mode after last night? Do we sound the alarms? Nice guy Dave didn't put his foot on the throat of the Blue Jays. They win Game 4, Game 5 tonight, 5 p.m. at Chavez Ravine. Can we say it, John Ireland? A must-win tonight before the series heads back to Toronto, and now we know it will be going back to Toronto. Plus, we have Lakers Timberwolves tonight. Still no Luka, no King. What will happen? We'll talk about that. And, of course, fun and frivolity. Full panic mode. Get Bergie in here to defend Dave Roberts. Oh.
I don't know.
The biggest show on the radio. Producer Emily's here. Producer Brian Cohen. The social team in the back and you, Mason and Ireland.
So with that said, let's get this show on the
I don't know.
Your Wednesday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
So is it though? Ireland, I forget where you even are. What city are you making this show from?
I am in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Excellent.
Tomorrow we're flying to Memphis.
Yep.
Monday I'll be in Portland.
Yep.
And next week I'll be in Toronto. So you're going to see me in person very little over the next 2 weeks.
So it's one long trip here, right?
No, we come home for a Sunday night game against
game.
Miami.
Right.
But I don't see you on the weekends. And then Monday we're back out. Monday I'm in Portland. You'll see me on Tuesday.
Yep.
And then maybe Wednesday. And then Thursday we leave for Toronto.
Why don't we spend more time together on the weekends?
Well, you're always at games.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
But I had to laugh. When I haven't talked to you since the 18-inning game.
Yes.
But you and Parker did a video.
Yep.
And if we go back and look at that video, the last thing you say is, "We at ESPN LA stay till the end." I've never met anyone who stays till the end less than you. You stayed till the end of postseason games, basically, right?
No,
in Rams games.
Rams games. By the way, if Brian Cohen, you've been with me to Dodger games. I stayed to the end on those games too.
I have been with you. Yes, you have stayed to the end of the
But Brian, when did he get there?
Before first pitch too.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
that's this particular. There was one time I was monumentally late and got there in the fifth inning. But generally I get there on time. The only reason, John, I leave Laker games is because you can't see anything from the suite.
Well,
you can't see a thing. It's like social hour up there.
Right. I leave. You seem to have a you don't like it when people say you leave games early. I leave games early all the time. I obviously don't leave Laker games early because I can't. But I would leave in the eighth inning if the Dodgers were up 6-1.
Would you have left last night with the Dodgers down 6-1 going to the ninth inning?
Probably.
Yeah,
to beat the traffic.
I hung out to the end. By the way, the best way to beat the traffic is to just sit in your seat for about
and let everybody else go first.
Let everybody go first, and then you can sneak out of the place. But the parking
I have a proclamation. I want to see if you agree with it. Okay. Whoever wins tonight is going to win the series.
Yeah, it's a must-win.
Well, it's not, but there's going to be a game 6 no matter what. But I just personally think whoever wins, I think if the Dodgers win tonight, they find a way to get one in Toronto. But if they lose and they go back to Toronto down 3-2, I think they're done.
Does that not inherently make tonight must win? Because I agree with you. If the Dodgers lose tonight, they're going to lose the series. I don't think you can
I always take it
go...
literally, and you don't. I mean, must win to me means if you lose, the season's over. Which will be somebody will have a must win in Game 6.
Yes, absolutely.
Which will be when now? What's today? Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yes, it is.
So Game
Wednesday.
6 will be Friday.
Game 6 is Friday. Game 7 would be Saturday night.
Okay.
It's the curse.
And I do not think. I think I told you I've come over to your side that it was going 6.
Yep.
I just don't know who's going to win. Toronto's better than I thought they were, or the Dodgers just aren't as good as I thought they were going to play. They played great against Cincinnati, great against Philadelphia. Last night, I heard Morales trying to blame Dave Roberts.
Dave Roberts.
The
He's not
reason the Dodgers didn't, they're never going to win a World Series game 1-0.
No.
The reason they didn't win is because they didn't hit.
So they have scored now, John, 3 runs in the last 20 innings. 3 runs in the last 20 innings
hitting.
because of the extras. And I want to circle one name on this lineup card. Yeah, because I always carry a lineup card. Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts is now 5 for 34 over the last 2 series. He's got 1 RBI. He's got 1 hit in the World Series. Mookie Betts has got to figure it out. He looks like first half of the season, Mookie Betts. He looks like Mookie Betts before he figured it out.
In September, he seemed to have found something.
Yeah.
He played well in September. He is not playing well in this series, although he is playing great defense at short. But you're right, he's got to hit, particularly when he's in the lineup between Shohei and Freddie, because they'll just keep walking Shohei to get to Mookie until Mookie gives them a reason not to.
And Freddie is great at getting hits. He's great at just getting something into play, and that's what Mookie hasn't been doing in this series so far, right?
Exactly. And by the way, everything doesn't have to be a home run. Guys are swinging from their heels at bat after at bat after at bat. And so singles are cool. Doubles, even cooler.
Chicks love the singles.
You don't need to hit the ball out of the yard every time you step to the plate. I mean, down 6-1 last night, guys. Even if you do hit out of the yard, so what? It's 6-2. Get on base, move the train along. Doubles, singles, just make contact and get in play.
But just no bunts, right, Mace?
No,
Because
I
you hate
bunts.
small ball.
I hate bunts.
Yeah,
I think
by the way, you're
100%
100% wrong about that.
Oh, that's garbage. What do you mean that's 100% wrong?
In an 18-inning game, when no one can push a run across, nobody could score after the 7th inning, you do whatever you can to score a run.
Right.
By the way, I would have bunted twice.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't have given up.
I would have bunted him to third, and I would have safety squeezed him home. You couldn't hear it because you were at the game, but that's what Smoltz was saying to do.
Yeah, Smoltz is a small guy, small ball, no load management, no innings limits, all that guy. I know Smoltz's routine.
Right, but he's right in this case. You just need to get a run. Runs are more there's a premium on runs in World Series games. And especially when it's, a tie game that's going extra innings and nobody can push anything across. You do whatever you can.
Now, but I will say this. I said this yesterday. In that 18-inning game, they reached a point, and I don't have my notes in front of me, so I don't know exactly when it was, but they reached a point, runner on second, nobody out. Now, do you bunt there?
Absolutely. That's
Absolutely
what they
not.
did.
Why would you give up an out? Why would you give up an out? You've got 3 cracks to single him home. All you need is a single at that point.
No. But you're right. If the guy's on second, under the Mason plan, and you don't bunt.
Correct.
The guy's on second. A single doesn't necessarily score you. As a matter of fact, in the game you're talking about, there were 4 outs at home plate.
Right, but likely a good solid single drives that run.
But
home.
here's why you bunt him over to third. Wild pitch, pass ball, sack fly, all come into play.
I know, and we didn't get any of that.
And by the way,
And
Alex
Miguel
Call
Rojas
wasn't
laid down
likely
a
to get a
perfect
hit
bunt.
anyway, and he popped out.
So I have got there's going to be a lineup change today, I think.
I think you're right.
I think that Andy Pages is going to the bench. I think that Tommy Eben, who played 6 innings in center field the other night and clearly can now play center field despite the ankle, and then Miguel Rojas to second base.
And I wouldn't hate it if that's the plan.
Yeah,
they've given Pages every opportunity to produce, and I like his defense and love his arm in the outfield, but you can't have another automatic out in the lineup, especially when Mookie's not hitting. And Pages has been an automatic out.
And especially when you're teeing up Shohei. Shohei said last night after the game in his press conference that guys obviously it's a different experience batting with the bases empty than it is with a runner on. He sees better pitches, and that's why Pages has been such a waste in this series. Now, he could be a late-inning defensive replacement because he is a good defensive player, but I cannot imagine his name is going to be written onto the lineup card today, but we'll see.
You guys know there's one person that an area of the world really, really wants to get into this game, and that's Hae-Sung Kim.
Yeah.
The Korean newspapers have been just trashing Andy Pages. Basically, their headlines have been, how is somebody hitting below 100 above Kim? And they're just calling for Kim. Would you be surprised if Kim gets in there?
I would be.
I'd be surprised if they started him, but I wouldn't be surprised if he gets in the game.
As a pinch
they're
runner.
looking for anything. And one thing about Hae-Sung Kim is he's a good base runner. He's fast.
He is. Yeah, I think
So,
he's only been used in the playoffs as a base runner. I don't think he's as a pinch runner. I don't think he's been at the plate.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I don't blame the Korean newspapers. Pages has not given us anything.
Yeah, I mean, read the American newspapers. He sucks there too.
But yeah, the Americans aren't necessarily calling for Kim as much as they call for
and Los Angeles definitely not calling for Andy Pages. At this
Are you
point.
going tonight, Mace?
Yeah, going again.
I thought you might consider not going since it wasn't an elimination game for either team.
You know, John, in history, there have been so few, relatively speaking, in the modern era, so few Dodger World Series games. It's like, no, I'm going to get that third World Series game because World Series games are really cool and really tense and really fun. And who knows? I know we all take it for granted. Who knows when they're going to be back there? Now, I'll say this, John, last night, the crowd was as sleepy as a crowd could be.
It was a typical L.A. crowd?
Well, it was not. You know, honestly, regular season crowds are better than what I saw last night.
Well, isn't part of that generated from the lack of offense? They didn't really have a lot to cheer about.
But it's also too many rich people got tickets. Rich people don't cheer. When was the last time you saw a rich person wave a towel? It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, you're making the Super Bowl argument that everybody says Super Bowl crowds are sterile because they all go to rich people with corporate seats, and it's the same concept. A World Series ticket, well, you're going on a credential, right?
Yeah, I'm going on a credential.
Did you look to see what it would have cost if you would have bought a ticket?
No, but I'm sure
it's like $550-ish to get in.
Well, it's $900.
The get-in price is over $500?
Yeah, get-in price is over $500.
So the real fans are being priced out.
Consider that last night, too. If you're a fan of the Dodgers, you had stayed up until at least midnight to watch the game. So you're sleepy. You probably took off work because the game was early. And that could be why the crowd was a little sleepy last night.
Yeah, but listen, this doesn't I think Dodger fans are spoiled. This doesn't happen all the time. You cannot assume you're going to be in the World Series next year. All the planets line up and you get to the World Series. You've got to get there and make noise. You've got to be engaged in the game. And Dodger fans last night were not.
I was stunned to learn this. Maybe you already know it. But do you guys know the last time the Dodgers won a World Series at home?
Yes, I do. 63.
Do you, Brian, or you, Emily?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
1963.
Can you believe
62 years ago.
I thought this was going to be the year.
Was Dodger Stadium, again, in its first year that year?
Way back when. I think Dodger Stadium came around around 1960. But that was the team with Koufax and Drysdale and all those guys. And when they won it in 88, they won it in Oakland. When they won it in 2020, it was in Texas because that was the pandemic year. And then when they won it last year, they won it at Yankee Stadium. And you're right, Mace. Like, look at the Toronto fans.
Oh, my God, they're tearing the roof off the place.
But they haven't had a World Series game played on their soil in 32 years.
So are you agreeing that Dodger fans take this for granted?
100%. Yeah. I've always said that.
Yeah.
And to think about it, the Fox brought this up, I think, in the game, in the 18-inning game, that they were one game away, basically, from having the Dodgers as the home team because there was like one series in which I believe one of their guys that's been hitting a ton had to walk off, and that's why the Blue Jays are the home team for this.
Yeah, they were only one game better than the Dodgers during the regular season.
Yep. And they lost that last game in the Toronto series, which would have been the difference.
Okay, so I didn't know this either until today.
Okay.
Mace, say the name of the city where the Blue Jays are from.
Toronto.
Emily, say it.
Toronto.
Brian, say it.
Toronto.
Okay, Brian and Emily said it correctly. Mace did not. Do you know why?
Say it wrong. Why?
You don't pronounce the second T.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
didn't know that until today.
What's wrong with the second? Toronto.
It's a silent T.
Yeah. But if you went back and looked at Instagram video, I say it Toronto every single time.
So does most people.
Yeah.
Ben Verlander, Justin's brother, is working for the MLB Network, and he did a video walking around Dodger Stadium saying, how do you pronounce the name of the city where the Blue Jays are from? And almost everybody said Toronto. But Emily and Brian said it correctly.
Toronto?
It's Toronto.
Toronto?
Yeah.
So you just sort of blend the T?
Yeah.
It's like the Baltimore that we discussed before the grow.
Baltimore?
Emily, did you know that the second T was silent, or did you just have you always just said it?
I've always said it as Toronto.
Me too. Yeah, so I lucked into saying it correctly, but you're supposedly not supposed to. My favorite one of Ben's people that he walked up to with the microphone, he walked up to a Dodger fan and goes, "How do you pronounce the name of the city where the Blue Jays are from?" And the guy goes, "Don't know, don't care."
That's good.
Great. That's great. All right, coming up next for you, John. Has Sidney Sweeney cursed the Dodgers?
What?
We'll do that next.
There'll be no besmirching of Sidney Sweeney on this show.
710 ESPN.
The Lake Show lives here.
Tonight, the Lake Show pay a visit to Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves for a Western Conference showdown.
Ayton into the lane, 8-footer, short-armed it, no good. Got his own rebound, powers it up and in with a dunk.
Coverage begins tonight at 5 p.m.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
Your Lakers, your season, your home. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact, and right now, it's Trucktober. If you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. And right now, Trucktober is here for you. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 10/31/25.
YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. That's keepmynetworks.com.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. As a sports fan, you always want your team to be well coached and win. You know who's always winning? My guy, Jacob. If you've been injured in a car accident, slip or fall at the store, rideshare accident, whatever it is, it would feel like you lost. Call Jacob. Jacob knows the opponent's weaknesses, how to exploit them, and attack the insurance company to provide you the victory that you deserve. So call him at 844-24-JACOB, 844-24-JACOB, or visit him online at calljacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Hey, it's Reese Davis. Let's be honest, you can't keep an eye on everything unless you've got Blink Outdoor 4 cameras. While you're focused on the game, Blink's keeping an eye on your home.
With up to 2-year battery life and with Sync Module XR, you can cover more space without constant maintenance. No wires, no worries. Blink helps keep an eye on what matters most. Get Blink today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
Steve Mason, and John Ireland.
I mean, what I'm thinking is, don't you know who I am? You're not responding to me?
I'm Steve Mason.
Exactly.
Mason and Ireland.
What? It's an outrage.
It is an outrage.
Back to the guys.
All right, what's on tap today on ESPN LA? Well, Lakers are on the road tonight to take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Toyota Lakers countdown with Beto Duran begins at 5 p.m. with tip-off at 6:30. Hear it for your afternoon drive on 710 a.m. or in crystal clear digital audio on the ESPN LA app. Thanks to Michelob Ultra, a superior taste worth playing for. Official beer sponsor of the Los Angeles Lakers. Please enjoy responsibly. Now, I did not hear this, but apparently the actress, Sydney Sweeney, who's one of the biggest stars in the world.
Yep, she's got a new movie coming out.
Did a poem. Was it a poem last night?
I call it a poem.
It was like it was like an open.
Like
it was like a
like an ode?
Yes.
Yeah.
An ode.
And for game one, it was Morgan Freeman. He did it as, did the
Morgan
poem,
Freeman's super
ode,
cool, yeah.
whatever may have it, about the game going into.
Okay. So this ode, first of all, was it any good? Ireland, first of all, it's just her voice, right?
No, you see her.
You see her, okay.
Yes, there's a video of her as well.
That part of it, I'm
cut
sure
her
is
hair.
good.
Her hair looks good.
So, Ireland, is it possible that she jinxed the Dodgers?
No. Why? This is like the people that call the show and say you jinxed the Dodgers.
When she threw out the first pitch for the Red Sox in 2022, they lost 28-5.
And then they went on a losing streak after that, and everyone was blaming Sydney Sweeney for throwing out the first pitch. So has she cursed then the Dodgers now?
No, this is like the people that call and say Mason, is a curse. I had a guy text me last night.
Yeah.
I'm going to find this text. And he wrote, every time Mace says, like you predicted an easy ride for last night's game for the Dodgers.
2 nights ago. Yeah, 2 nights ago, the extra innings game,
friend,
I said, I think they're going to
texted
win
me
comfortably, yeah.
And said, every time Mace says one of our teams are going to have a blowout tonight, it goes bad. Dodgers, Lakers, USC, shaking my head. As soon as he says it, I get stressed out. Tell him to just say, I think we're going to see a good game tonight, and we might come out on top.
Oh.
I wish,
Edgy.
Kelvin, that Mason had that kind of control. He does not, nor does Sydney Sweeney.
Okay,
the reason that the Dodgers lost is that they didn't hit. They scored 1 run. It is not Mason's fault. It is not Sydney Sweeney's fault. It's the Dodgers' fault.
What's her connection to the Dodgers,
Yeah,
though,
this
John?
is the thing. What is her connection to the Dodgers?
Well,
She's not from L.A.?
No,
she
no.
lives in Florida.
Here's how Hollywood works. And I didn't even look this up, but I can almost bet money that I'm right. She has a new movie coming out. It's about Christy Martin, the boxer. She went to the game last night with Christy Martin.
Yes.
I'm assuming that is Fox still has a movie studio, right, Mace?
I think they do. I don't know how that works. It's Disney.
I'm assuming
Fox,
that
whatever
either
that is.
It's from Black Bear Studios.
Yeah, so I would assume either they did a major ad buy for the movie on Fox, or that Fox has a financial interest in the movie, so that's how Sydney Sweeney gets involved.
And, Em, who do you see it made by?
It's by Black Bear Studios. But again, what John said, that Black Bear might have did a major ad buy. This is the start of her campaign.
Are there a lot of ads
press campaign? There is a lot of ads on my Twitter for it.
Okay.
And I'm sure there was last night. So I understand that Sydney Sweeney wasn't responsible, but maybe she is.
Also, my first thought was it's the movie.
Of course,
It's definitely the movie. I don't believe necessarily in curses. I think Sydney Sweeney is I'm not going to blame everything on her. I think Mookie's power outage is more likely to be responsible for last night's Dodgers loss than Sydney Sweeney's poem.
I don't know.
By the way, Mace, do you have the breaking news sounder?
Hang on. There it is.
Magic Johnson has tweeted.
Oh, good.
2 hours ago. I will read the tweet verbatim, and I will not embellish in any way.
Okay.
With the series being 2-2, Game 5 is very important. Whichever team wins takes control of the series! Exclamation point. That's the tweet.
That's it?
Magic has spoken.
I'm going to add it to the Mount Rushmore of Magic Johnson tweets, but
that's up there.
In defense, that's kind of what your friend John wants Mace to say. Basically nothing, saying, "Oh, it's not going to be an easy ride."
Is this
or whatever.
Calvin Washington?
No, it's Kelvin Gamble, the trainer.
Yeah.
I was trying to get you to go to.
Kelvin, I mean, that's basically, you want me to be Magic Johnson? Well, I mean.
Apparently he does.
He wants me to say Magic Johnson
money.
things? Magic is just masterful. Just masterful in the tweet department. I think Blake Snell is going to give us a real performance tonight, like a Snellzilla performance. The one reason I feel confident still about the Dodgers is that we're throwing Blake Snell and Yoshi Yamamoto. And I know Snell had a rough first game.
And who are they throwing tonight?
They're throwing that Yasavage.
The guy who started game one.
Yeah, Yasavage is tonight. And he was good. He was good.
They blew us out in game one. I'll say this right up front. We all underestimated Toronto. I think part of it is because the Dodgers are so good. But another part of it is, Mace, go back and look at the preseason predictions. No one had them even winning their division. I didn't see anybody pick them any higher than third. It was either the Yankees or the Red Sox. Everybody picked, and even some people even picked the Orioles.
Yeah,
and they were terrible.
They were awful.
But Toronto has overachieved all year, and now they got what they came here for. They're going to send the series back to Toronto, but I still think if the Dodgers win tonight, they win the series. I don't think that Toronto can beat them 2 times in a row in Toronto with the World Series on the line. Vice versa, I think if Toronto goes back to Toronto 3-2, we're all going to a funeral.
Yes.
I think they'll win one of those two.
Yeah. And yet, it's not must win. I do think that tonight the winner is going to win the series, except if we don't win tomorrow, I'll say, we can do it.
Yeah, of course.
We can do it.
Yeah.
That's
what we always do.
That is what we do. But I do feel like tonight is the swing game in the series. And if, Dodgers got to win 2 out of 3, Toronto's got to win 2 out of 3. I like our pitching better. I hope that Mookie somehow gets it in gear. Yeah.
Why does he keep putting Blake Trinan in the game?
Yeah, it's no explanation for it, really. None.
I mean, we have better options.
Yeah,
don't put him in. You don't have to.
Last night, I don't understand why he went to him in that spot. Now, M, who is the first person to raise the white flag, said we were going to lose that. Didn't you not say in the moment?
I did. They were going to lose
said,
even
Blake
before Trinan got out there.
What are they doing?
Why do you say that, Emily?
They couldn't hit. That's the reason why. They were down.
Weren't they only down 3-1 when Trinan came in?
Exactly. And how many more runs did they score the rest of the game? Only one more. They still would have lost.
Everything changes. There's a huge difference between a 6-1 game and a 3-1 game. In fact, Tommy Edman would have been the tying run in the 9th inning last night had Blake Trinan not screwed up the game earlier.
But, Banda gave up 2 runs, and I just felt at that point, even before Trinan got in, that they were already done. Because of what I've seen from this offense. I think even if they got on base, I don't think something would have happened.
But, everything changes with a swing. Everything changes with a swing.
How many times have we seen that?
Yeah. I mean
that grand slam in game 1 changed everything.
Right, and that was from the Blue Jays, not from the Dodgers. And I just don't think that I'm seeing that.
Shohei was on deck last night when the game ended.
Right, and he hadn't done much in the game before that.
I mean,
yeah, but wouldn't you want to? If nobody's turning the TV off, if Shohei's the go-ahead run at the plate.
Give me Shohei with runners on.
I was in a bad mood and just thought that it was already signed, sealed, delivered. It was in the refrigerator by the time Trinan got out.
So let's talk about this. Why were you in a bad mood last night? What's going on? Do you want to talk?
The Dodgers not playing
just
well.
The
That's
Dodgers?
Why I was in a bad mood.
Nothing else you want to talk about?
Nothing
Everything
else
okay?
I want to
All
talk
right.
about.
Just making sure. Just making sure. All right. The GOAT, John, has spoken about load management in the NBA. Have you heard this?
Thank the Lord.
We will do it coming up next. In the meantime, Brian, I want to show you something. I played Prize Picks last night. Look how much red I had on one lineup. Ooh. I missed. You should win a prize.
Lucky loser.
Yeah, it is a lucky loser. You should get a prize for this. I went 0 for 4. Were you playing last night?
I did also not too well. Otani kind of let me down on the pitching front with strikeouts.
Oh,
so
yeah,
that was
that's
where
right.
I lost
That's
it,
right.
And then I faded Vladdy Jr., who had an absolute unbelievable night.
Yes,
so
he did.
I was
done
from the start.
Look, from listening to us that Prize Picks makes every game more fun. You shouldn't miss any of the excitement during this season, especially with everything going on. At Prize Picks, whether you're a football fan, a basketball fan, a Dodger fan like me, always good to be right. And Prize Picks now offers stacks. So you can choose a player up to 3 times in the same lineup. So let's say tonight you want Austin Reeves more than on points, more than on 3-pointers, more than on assists. You can pick them all in the same lineup, only on Prize Picks. And you can follow other Prize Pick players directly on the app. Copy their lineups in one click, whether it's a friend, a celebrity, somebody whose picks you like. Hit the follow button. Check out every lineup they create in the new Feed tab. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E. $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Again, code MACE, M-A-S-E. $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Sedano and Cap are flexing their sports knowledge and their biceps.
I mean, Cappy's Bymans were kicking.
Well,
Bennett was saying that Tijuana HGH you're using is working.
Jorge's Primo goes down to TJ for me.
So don't pay me on, dude.
No, that's true, man. His Primo. I give him $200.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
What does Dodger baseball and Jim Beam have in common? Both are better when enjoyed with others. So grab a bottle and get together with friends. Jim Beam, people are good for you. Official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025 James B. Beam Distilling Company, Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling, while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. What's the advantage? With ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast, but you also get the best person for your job. It's a win-win. Plus, ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Recruiting a team or looking for fresh talent, ZipRecruiter covers the field with their powerful technology and immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. ZipRecruiter makes hiring faster, smarter, and more efficient from post to hire before the competition can even line up. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
All right, we got a caller who says, I need to buy a car and I need to save money. Well, my friend, I've got one answer for you. The Cerritos Auto Square. It's America's largest auto mall. 24 dealerships, all the top brands, all in one easy location right here in SoCal. And here's the secret. These dealers sell more cars than anyone because they have low prices. And they can actually afford low prices because they sell so many cars. Check it out at CerritosAutosquare.com.
Cerritos Auto Square.
Tire care shouldn't come with extra costs or surprise fees, and it should be simple, straightforward, and stress-free. So at Midas, they're rolling out the limited lifetime tire guarantee. Included with every tire purchase with paid installation, you'll pay nothing for flat repairs, nada for flat replacements, zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles, and zero for other preventative maintenance. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's a limited lifetime tire guarantee only at Midas.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
The biggest show on the radio.
Mason, Ireland, you guys are clowns.
Wow.
Screw you, Josh.
Damn.
Mason and Ireland on 710.
Mason and Ireland are clowns. That's going to be a drop for a long time.
Why not?
Back to the guys.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Did you see that Mariah Carey is doing an event at the Sky Bar inside the Mondrian Hotel in honor of Christmas?
Is she really? Wow.
Yeah, Lisa wants to go to it. But I'm just surprised the Sky Bar's still there. Remember when I lived in the Hollywood Hills?
Yeah, that's true.
Open.
This song released on this date in
1994.
1994, and she makes about $3 million a year from it. It has generated over $80 million in royalties, and it is basically her whole career now.
Well, it is a great Christmas song.
It is a great Christmas song.
And good on her. You know, it's really hard, I think, to make kind of like a modern Christmas song and get yourself in the lexicon. Easy money every year. It's like owning a very good piece of real estate.
And Love Actually helped her a lot. When Love
yeah.
Actually came out in 2000, and then this was the big song at the end by that girl.
Yeah, that's
and,
right. The little
and
girl,
it's kept
and
it
then
in the
he's drumming, and
forever.
yeah.
Do we
that's
think
so good.
this is the most hated song by retail workers ever created?
Oh, can you imagine standing in a store listening to this over and over again, folding shirts at the Gap?
Facts. I did at Old Navy in high school. Yeah, it's facts.
Maybe all I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth also sucks too.
Yeah. Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Ooh.
That's a bad one. Do you like that
I
one?
like that one. That's a good one.
I do think that Christmas, first of all, as much as I hate Halloween, I love Christmas. Love Christmas. So I started seeing Christmas ads last night. I was like, go to Wayfair for Christmas. I'm like, yeah, it's almost Christmas. I was psyched for that. Get those ganky spiders and spider webs and skeletons and witches out of your yard. Put out some Christmas lights.
I was at Aldi this weekend, which is a grocery store, and they already had their Christmas stuff out to get.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could have gotten it if you wanted to. I am not a huge Christmas person. I'm trying to change it up myself. I think I actually will put up a Christmas tree this year.
Nice.
I'm trying to embrace the non-Grinchiness in me.
By the way, Aldi's has probably my favorite donut ever. I don't know if they still stock it, but it is a chocolate donut dipped in like peppermint frosting. It is delicious.
So it's like peppermint bark.
It's
that
like
everybody eats
exactly. It's like peppermint bark. Those. I think you can only get them at Aldi's. By the way, we were talking. Do you have this, Brian? Do you have the thing I sent you?
I'm doing it right now.
Okay, doing it right now. We'll do that coming up. In the meantime, World Series is on ESPN LA's app. Pre-game of Dodgers Blue Jays pivotal game 5 starts at 4:00 on the app. All you got to do is click on the ESPN Radio Live Sports tile to catch every moment of the game. Don't forget, react to the game with post-game Blue Review as soon as the game ends. And again, tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. on the ESPN LA YouTube channel. The MLB postseason on ESPN LA presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. Ireland is in Minneapolis. The Lakers versus Timberwolves coming up for you a little bit later on tonight. We'll have that game for you on the radio.
So
and the app.
you tease that Michael Jordan thing.
Yes.
I think Jordan is 100% right.
Yep.
And I don't understand why modern-day players don't have his mentality. Do you have that? Can we play
It's
it?
ready to go. Here's Michael Jordan.
It shouldn't be needed, first and foremost. You know, I never wanted to miss a game because it was an opportunity to prove. It was something that I felt like, you know, the fans are there to watch me play. I want to impress that guy way up on top who probably worked his ass off to get a ticket or to get money to buy the ticket.
You really cared about the guy who sat in the top deck at the Palace in Auburn Hills to watch you when you came to Detroit?
Yeah, because I know he's probably yelling at me, and I want to shut him up. You know, he's calling me all kinds of names. I definitely want to shut him up.
Right.
You have a duty that if they're wanting to see you, and as an entertainer, I want to show, right? So if the guys are coming to watch me play, I don't want to miss that opportunity. Now, physically, if I can't do it, then I can't do it. But physically, if I can do it, and I just don't feel like doing it, that's a whole different lens.
Okay. So I think I know your take on this, but go ahead.
He's 100% right. Kobe had the exact same mentality as MJ did. I see guys sitting out now that easily could play, and they're load managing. And to me, imagine if, like, you like to go to a lot of concerts.
Yes.
So imagine if you go see Mumford & Sons, and Marcus Mumford says, you know what, I've done 4 nights in a row, and I've got 4 more coming up after this.
Right.
I'm gonna take this one off. We would go ballistic. Why do we allow it in sports?
Well, why does the NBA allow it? Why
I don't
have they
know,
not?
but
they've taken absolutely no action whatsoever in trying to curb this. I mean, I think it started with pop, right, in the early 2000s, and it has just spread, and I don't know why Adam Silver doesn't do something about it. What is Adam Silver thinking? Why has he not successfully addressed load management?
I'll present to you the Steve Kerr argument.
Okay.
Steve Kerr says that if they take the season from 82 down to 65 games and eliminate all the back-to-backs, it would lessen the amount of injuries, it would lessen the amount of load managing, and the league would have a better product. The problem is he doesn't have the answer to the question everyone would ask me if I suggested that. How are you going to make up the revenue for the 17 games you just got rid of? Because most teams make like $1 million a game. And so everybody would have to take less money. Kerr's counter to that is, well, we could charge more for the tickets and charge more for the broadcast rights because the product would be better. But, Mace, doing nothing, I don't think is an option anymore.
Adam Silver has been doing nothing for years about this.
Right.
Adam Silver is completely asleep on the issue of load management. Wake up, Adam Silver.
So here's why it's a little more complicated than we're making it out to be. So I'm doing this game tonight in Minnesota.
Right.
The 3 biggest stars who are supposed to play in this game,
yep,
LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Anthony Edwards, are all out. Now, they may all have legitimate injuries. And so the problem is, let's say
we assume they do, right? You got to go on the assumption that they do have legitimate injuries.
But is Kerr right? If we weren't grinding these guys, like Mace, we had a back-to-back in the preseason.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Right.
I mean, it's a money grab.
But how is the league addressing it? The league hasn't done anything really to address this whatsoever, except isn't there a situation where you can fine a team if they sit everybody or something?
All right, so here's what I would do. And I've made this argument.
Well, you got to replace the revenue. You can't. I mean, in other words, you want to get rid of preseason, replace the revenue. You want to shorten the season to 65 games, replace the revenue, because billionaires are billionaires for a reason. Billionaires are always looking to make another billion.
Right. And so here's what I would do, and it would be a short-term loss of money, but it wouldn't be 17 regular season games. Okay.
Right.
Which is what Steve Kerr's plan is. What I would do is cut the preseason down to 2 games each.
Okay.
Every team plays 2, okay? The NBA season starts roughly October 20th, okay? Start it on October 5th.
Sure.
All right? By buying those 15 days.
Spread them out. Yeah.
I eliminate all back-to-backs.
Sure.
There are no back-to-backs for any team during the season. Then you monitor that and you say, okay, this is a test case for Steve Kerr's plan. We eliminated all the back-to-backs, but we're still going to play 82. If they eliminate all back-to-backs and the players still don't play, then you don't even look at the 65-game plan. Because the whole reason you're doing it is to get these guys to play more.
Right.
So then you would have that opportunity to say, okay. And one of the reasons it's complicated is that all the TV broadcast deals just got finished. He's good for the next 10 years. So NBC and ESPN and Prime are paying top dollar for this game tonight that I'm working without the 3 biggest stars.
Right.
And there's nothing they can do about it.
So why not fine the players? Why not fine the players for sitting out games when they're healthy?
Because how do you determine that?
Well, sometimes they're just sitting
Anthony
there.
Edwards tonight says he has a sore hamstring. Is he hurt?
I don't know the answer to that, but I also see situations.
Would you fine him?
I also see situations where guys just sit on the second night of a. He's resting the night of second. Fine, there you go. Fine him, because sometimes they're just taking off for load management. There's nothing wrong with them. We're only going to play him the first night of a back-to-back. We won't play him the second night of a back-to-back because we don't want to gas him.
I think that's going to be the case with Joel Embiid and Kawhi Leonard every game for the rest of their careers.
Meaning that it's going to be what is going to be?
They're not going to play in any back-to-backs forever.
Okay, so why is that not finable?
Because they say they're hurt.
Right, but you can't be hurt. You can't be healthy on Wednesday, hurt on Thursday, playing on Saturday.
What they would argue is
you're just literally taking the second night of a back-to-back off.
I'm playing devil's advocate here. I completely agree with you. But let me tell you what the NBA argument would be. It would be Joel Embiid and Kawhi Leonard have chronic knee injuries.
They're
never getting better, ever. So what they have found is by not playing in any back-to-backs, it allows them to play longer into the season and lessens their chance of injury. Would you find them?
Chronic injuries. It's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard to find the players. They're those guys. You're picking out two guys who literally miss gigantic chunks of seasons.
Yep. But now, Mace, now it's more than that. Now it's the Warriors sitting people, OKC sitting people, the Lakers, the Wolves, everybody are sitting people. And if this was a playoff game tonight, I bet all three of those guys play.
Right. So shouldn't they be playing?
Well, that's the argument we're having.
Yeah.
But the NBA would say, what are we supposed to do if they say we're hurt? We're hurt, I can't play. What do you tell them? It's like when you call in sick. Yeah. Why don't you show up? You just say, I'm sick.
Yeah, right.
I can't do it.
Sure.
So should you lose pay for that day?
I would be okay with that. I would give some money back.
Yeah, but that's maybe I don't know. I don't think the union would ever allow it.
No, I don't think the union would allow it.
How about this? What about here's one thing Adam Silver could do. I just thought of this. Tell me if it needs to be thought through.
Yep.
But how about putting a monetary reward based on the number of games you play? In other words, so you're not fining people for sitting, but you're rewarding them for playing 82.
Right.
So let's say, and you could waive the salary cap on it. So you could say, all right, the Lakers are at the salary cap. Austin Reeves is making as much as the Lakers are legally allowed to pay him. He's making $18 million a year. If he plays all 82, he gets another $5 million, and it doesn't count against the cap. Would that work?
Yes.
So maybe we try that. I'm with you. He's got to try something.
Yeah, you got to do something about it. You got to do something about it. And that's a good constructive answer. I think a lot of times it's just like, why are we doing this? Why are you got to have a solution. And to me, that is at least a step in the right direction.
And maybe, taking it a step further. So let's say anybody who plays north of 60 games gets a small reward. Anyone who plays more than 70 gets a bigger reward. Anybody who plays more than 80 hits the jackpot.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that speaks.
Now, what do we do about the people that play less than 60? We can't fine them, right?
Just don't. They don't get the bonus.
Or how about maybe restrict what they can do in their next contract? So Kawhi and Embiid can continue to play 50 games a year if they want to, but then they're limited in how much they can make moving forward. So, in other words, incentivize guys who play more. Would that work?
Yes.
Let's try it.
Money talk.
That's the only way we can find out. Let's
Money
try
talk. Okay. Dodgers starting lineup is out for tonight. Interesting.
Is Paz in it?
No Paz.
Okay.
Shohei followed by Will Smith batting second and Mookie Betts batting third, with Alex Call starting in left.
So maybe that's incentive because Will's hitting a little better than Mookie. Maybe that's incentive to get. And I want to talk about this maybe after icebreakers.
Yep.
Emily suggested this in an email test this week. Could Major League Baseball do something about the intentional walks? In other words, could you make it harder to because we all want to watch Shohei hit?
Yeah,
right.
Right.
But it is strategy.
Yep.
So what do? We can talk about that
Good
coming
question. We'll talk about it coming up. In the meantime, Icebreakers is next. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Speaking of icebreakers, that's brought to you by Blue Ice Vodka. It's the finest source vodka, sourced from Idaho and Pure Snake River aquifers. It is fantastic. If you haven't tried Blue Ice, you got to ask for it by name, and you got to try it. Tom Gibson, the guy who runs Blue Ice, was in our studios this week, and as he taught me, most vodkas are made with corn. Blue Ice Vodka is made from potatoes. That means it's smoother, it's creamier, it has no burn, it's gluten-free, no added sugar, it's only 64 calories per ounce. And they have 3 great flavors. Blue Ice Classic is a traditional vodka. Double Espresso, crafted from Arabica coffee, is great. And my favorite, Huckleberry, Idaho State Fruit. This vodka, all 3 flavors, has won more awards than I have time to list, including the Tag Global Spirit Vodka of the Year. So just do this. Trust me on this. Ask for it by name. Try it one time, and you'll be hooked. Blue Ice Vodka, available everywhere because taste matters.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis, where Super Bowl champions tell real football stories. And sometimes they involve running for your life.
When I was doing Good Morning Football, well, I did one with Deion Dawkins.
Okay.
And he came in and he had like some braids and he was dressed colorfully and he walked in and I started messing with him a little bit. Like, I think I can beat you. I think I can whoop your ass. You know, I'm just messing with him.
Yeah.
So he's starting to get upset. I'm thinking we're kidding around. So then it goes in our ear, let's take this outside. So we do. There's a field back there. And I'm looking at this dude, I'm like, you know we're kidding, right?
Yeah.
And he's lining up, spitting, blowing snot rockets, digging in. So right when they said hike, I just took off running like, stunt, stunt, and he chased me.
Catch all the fun, the sports, and the stories you can't make up.
Perfect. He chased me. Oh, my God, I didn't want to get hit.
It's Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Weekdays 3 to 6 on ESPN LA.
It's still the American dream to own your home free and clear. If you've got excellent credit and solid home equity, the Loan Exchange can help you reach that dream faster. Right now, you can exchange your current mortgage for a 15-year fixed refinance at just 4.99% with no closing costs, no lender fees, no title, no escrow. That's right, no fees at all. You'll keep the same balance, lower your fixed rate, and shorten your term, helping you save tens of thousands of dollars over time. And since there are no costs to exchange, if rates drop again, you can do it again without wasting a dime. So if a 4.99% rate in APR can lower the interest you're paying right now, visit theloanexchange.com and get started. It only takes a few minutes, and the Loan Exchange can close your new loan in as little as 2 to 3 weeks. That's theloanexchange.com. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. For a 4.99% rate in APR, visit theloanexchange.com. The Loan Exchange. Smarter loans made simple.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Listen to Mason and Ireland. Weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it? Idaho, Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
John, we have a big update.
Uh-oh.
Brian has taken the lead.
Did he get it yesterday?
Got it yesterday, and it was a double. So he has 53 points. You have 48 points. And by the way, if you want to come in and call in and correct me, you can do that. Just know that you're wrong and I'm right.
Oh,
so
okay.
don't correct me.
Well, you've settled that.
Exactly. So, Mace, and you're at 13.
Yeah, excellent.
Okay.
I'm looking to make a huge run in the last 3 days of the month.
So remember, if me or Brian win it, we start in a hole next month.
Yeah, so you would start negative.
You want to win but you want to win by as little as possible.
Right. So today I worked on this with our intern. So Leah and Janai helped me with this.
Okay.
So here it is for 10 points. I was born in 1983. You got it, Mace? Okay. For 9 points.
Yeah.
I was a dual sport athlete in high school.
Okay.
All right. For 8 points. People have mocked me for my barbecue skills and my karaoke.
Okay.
All right. For 7 points. I was a walk-on in college for my football team.
But you're not saying what college.
Mm-mm.
For 6 points. I was named after a president and a city.
A president and a
President
city.
and a city.
Okay. What?
Want me to move on?
I might need one more.
Okay.
Wait a minute. How many points is this worth?
This is 6 points right now. If you get it right now before I move on, it'll be 12.
I'm going to take a shot.
Okay.
Lincoln Riley.
You are correct. It is Lincoln Riley. 12 points to
take that,
Lincoln,
Cohen.
Nebraska.
I know.
Come on, Mace. I needed you there.
Lincoln is
I was
Lincoln,
thinking
President
the
Lincoln,
city
and
was
Nebraska.
Riley. The city of Riley.
Yeah. So John gets 12 points right there. And let me see what it is added up. So 12 points to it is 60 points for John. And if you
what's
correct me,
Brian
you're
got?
wrong. 53.
All right.
And John's
so
not
BC,
here tomorrow.
I'm not there tomorrow, so it's all coming down to Friday.
You know what I'm going to do?
I'm going to be in Memphis.
I'm going to do get that thing like Ellen has where you put the thing in your ear and you can hear what's going and somebody can whisper in my ear who it is when it's time. But Lincoln Riley, I was going to buzz in and say Lincoln Riley. Then I thought, what city is Riley? And then I realized, Lincoln is the city and the president. Screw it.
And this segment was brought to you by Blue Ice, right, John?
Oh, yeah, Blue Ice Vodka. And by the way, you just got to try this one time. And Blue Ice sponsors Icebreakers, crafted in the heart of Idaho, distilled for clarity, filtered for perfection. Blue Ice, try it one time, ask for it by name.
All right, so, John, earlier today Before the Growl, I was talking to Janai, who's one of our interns. I think it's Janai Knox. And I explained that in Baltimore, they pronounce the name of the city Baltimore.
Yeah.
And you disputed that.
I've never heard it.
Here's how to pronounce Baltimore. Baltimore.
The way we pronounce it.
Baltimore.
But
if you're from Baltimore, you might say it more like Balmore.
Whoa!
Balmore.
They might drop the...
Yeah, they dropped the T.
I've never heard that.
Balmore.
And so Janai had to step out for a second, but she would like to say that there is a difference culturally. Some people in Baltimore will say it one way, and some people will say it another way.
Okay.
So,
got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baltimore. My family all said it Baltimore. Were you flying into Baltimore?
Yin's guys going to Baltimore?
Yin's guys going Baltimore. You're flying out of Baltimore.
Here we go.
So we're going to do some sports graffiti. Going to open the phones. And again, I don't think anybody should panic. I think everybody should remain calm until they get to the stadium.
All is well.
And then rip it, crowd. I mean, seriously, get up for this thing. I know it's a bunch of rich people, but wave your friggin' towel tonight. Do it. You got to get behind this team. And, again, we don't have the full lineup, John. We just know I don't think we got the full lineup yet. We just know Will Smith batting second, Mookie batting third, and we know that it's going to be Alex Cole in the lineup in place of Andy Paez. So we'll get the lineup to you as soon as possible. I imagine the rest of it sort of stacks up in the usual way. But as soon as the full lineup comes out, we'll make sure you have it. In the meantime, YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, the NBA, college basketball, and more. Take action. Go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. All right, phones are lighting up already. 877-710-ESPN. Big night tonight. Got to win this thing. I think the winner of tonight's game goes on to win the series, which means tonight is critical. 877-710-ESPN. Get your calls in here. Coming up next, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station. The Lake Show lives here.
Tonight, the Lake Show pay a visit to Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves for a Western Conference showdown.
Ayton into the lane, 8-footer, short armed it, no good. Got his own rebound, powers it up and in with a dunk.
Coverage begins tonight at 5 p.m.
I thought I told you time and time again that we won't stop.
Your Lakers, your season, your home. 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey, it's Chris Morales. You know, we joke around a lot that I almost died, which I almost did. I had severe heart failure. That's when I went to a Providence hospital in the emergency room. And here's the thing about heart care. It begins with trust. That's why Providence takes the time to listen, understand, and earn yours before making any decision about your care. For me, if it wasn't for Dr. Cobb and Katie Cornella at St. Joe's in Orange, they made me trust them and they made me know. And my health and my life were going to be even better once I got out of the hospital. Providence, caring with compassion in Southern California.
Come out for a day of golf and fun and support the men and women who fight for our freedom. On Tuesday, November 11th, the Pacific Palms Resort in the City of Industry will play host to the 2025 Land of the Free Foundation Veterans Day Golf Classic. All proceeds from the tournament will go directly to the charities who support the men and women of our armed forces. For more info on the tournament, please visit landofthefreefoundation.org or call 562-833-4361. That's landofthefreefoundation.org.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, Sunday, November 2nd for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia or tickets to an upcoming LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. And I'm putting Rams fans on the air live from HPC after the game. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older. And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
All right, here we go. 877-710-ESPN. Got one line open. Let's start out with Christopher. He's in Moreno Valley. Christopher, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, man.
Hey, how we doing?
We're okay, man.
How are you doing?
Just, kind of upset, but kind of felt yesterday's game. Kind of felt, how it was going to go. From the get-go, I knew Toronto was going to give us a run for the money. Just know that I know Blake Snell has to come out with everything today. Yep. Just Mookie Betts, disappointed in Mookie Betts, where he's at. Excited about the Dodgers. I'm a Charger fan, so I want you guys to talk more about the Chargers. Obviously, We've been up and down, so I understand.
By the way, I think we do a pretty. Brian Cohen is a Charger fan, so we definitely do.
And
talk
by the way,
Chargers.
Brian, they've kind of hit a stride here. I think that whatever was, I think it coincides with the fact that they got Joe Alt back.
Joe Alt and Khalil Mack back on the defensive side too. So both of them back.
Right,
it's coming back.
With both of them back, Justin Herbert looks like Justin Herbert again. I think they're going to go on a run.
And that
I think
Arondé Gadsden is really good, right?
Yeah, he won Rookie of the Week this last year.
There you go.
Fifth round draft pick. Herbert's new favorite target.
I picked him up in fantasy this week. It's probably a good pickup. Let's go to Jimmy in El Segundo. Jimmy, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Hey, gentlemen, 2 quick thoughts on load management. It's frustrating, in a couple of different arenas. When my favorite radio hosts take all their vacation days, the show is just not the same. So I get it.
That's true.
And also, when the logo companies on the jerseys and when the shoe companies, there could be some sort of incentive structure, both positive, negative, that Adam Silver could present to them, because that's not anything to do with the union, and their product isn't getting as much shine if the players aren't on the court.
Okay, interesting. So, in other words, John, those patches for those companies that are on the jerseys, is there some way that money can be used?
Well,
in
that's
a way
a team.
to
What each team negotiates before the season starts, a fee for that. But these guys all have shoe contracts. I would think maybe the shoe companies would say, hey, if you're only going to play 50 games, we're only going to pay you 50% of what we owe you. But to this point, nobody's addressed it. I think it's a problem worth addressing.
Let's go to Jeff. I think he's in Torrance. Originally, John, I thought it was Jeff in Tarzana, but he has disappeared. Let's go to Jeff actually in Temecula. You're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Jeff.
Hey, I just want to know what happened to Ha-Seong Kim. How come he's not playing at all?
Fair question.
That's what the Koreans want.
That's what the Koreans want. The Koreans want Ha-Seong Kim in the lineup. I don't believe that he, especially untested at this altitude in the World Series, now's not the time to start him. He's a great pinch runner.
I wouldn't mind playing him, though.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't think I'd use him beyond pinch runner. Would you?
Depends. If let's say they put Andy Pages in late in the game, defensive replacement, but he's still not hitting, and you got a right-hander on the mound, I would rather see Kim than Pages, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
So there might be situations where Kim could hit.
Yes, I think there probably is a spot for him.
I also have the full lineup for the Dodgers. I'll do this real quick.
Let's do it.
We can move on to the rest of Sports Graffiti. So we got Ohtani hitting first, then Will Smith, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Teoscar, Tommy Edman, Max Muncy, and Tommy Evans at second base, Kike Hernandez in center field, and Alex Call in left field.
Okay, there you have it, Alex Call. Trying to tease.
This is your moment, Alex Call.
This is a big moment for Alex Call. We need you, bud. Let's go to Nick is in Rancho Cucamonga. Nick, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, Nick.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I kind of do like what I just heard about Call. I believe he is going to step up. He always does show up on the big moments. I know today is maybe the biggest of his moments or career so far.
Yep.
But I believe also Blake Snell is going to go 7 innings. He has that dog in him. He looked upset even after they interviewed him the day after. I believe he's locked and loaded, and he's going to go deep. Let's go Dodgers.
All right, let's go Dodgers. Tonight's the night. Got to win this thing. Let's go to Jeff in Van Nuys. Jeff, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's up, Jeff?
Good afternoon. I need to set this up, and I need your help. The most recognized pitch in baseball is what pitch? Four-seam fastball.
Four-seam fastball, sure.
Dodgers have runners in scoring positions all year long. And for some reason, late in the game, early in the game, it's not a pitch count thing. They look at this ball that comes right down the middle, especially Mookie Betts, and they take a fastball, which means they swing at subsequent sliders, curves, and sinkers. Why do they take the easiest pitch to hit in Major League Baseball?
All right, good question. I personally think that sometimes, and he's suggesting fastball early in the count, sometimes I think, like, for example, last night, 6th inning, Max Muncy runners at first and second, and hits the very first pitch from Fluharty, and pops it up. It's like you got to work a count. You got to dig into the count a little bit.
Well, you can, but you also. I had this conversation with Eric Karros once. If you're a major league pitcher, you want to get ahead in the count. You want to throw strikes on the first pitch. So sometimes the best pitch to hit is the first one. But what a lot of hitters do is they'll go up to the plate and they'll say, okay, he's going to want to throw a strike. He's going to want to get ahead in the count. It's going to be a fastball, and it's going to be at my knees. And you key in on that pitch. You say, if it's anything but that, I'm not swinging. And so maybe Muncy got the pitch he was looking for. He just didn't hit it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's a good spot for a productive out. Hit the ball to the right side of the infield and move those runners along. It honestly, those are the kinds of things that the Dodgers are not doing right now. And you're gonna have to. You got to scratch out some runs here. Let's go to Oscar in Baldwin Park. Oscar, you're on Sports Graffiti. It's happening, Oscar.
OG, the Sports Talk Radio, man. Good to hear from you guys. I'm calling my prediction today of the game. Yep. Blake Snell's going to pitch a gem. The Dodgers are going to be 7+ runs in the 7th inning. You give Kershaw another shot at it. That's the last pitch at Dodger Stadium. And I got a solution for the base walking, the intentional base walking. After 3 intentional base walks, instead of going to first, put them on second. Then put them in scoring position, put the pressure on them now.
Yeah,
that's all I got, man. Go Dodgers.
That's an interesting idea. Yeah. So in other words, it's an intentional walk isn't first base. It's you go to second base on an intentional walk. That makes you think about it a little bit.
Right. Or you just say maybe you can only walk each player intentionally one time a game, and you just decide. So it's like a coach's challenge. You decide whether or not to use it. If you walk Ohtani in the 7th, you can't. You have to pitch to him in the 9th.
Yeah,
but then will that just lead to a lot of intentional walks?
Yeah, well, I mean that's what happened to Shohei in the final at bat the other night.
But you run up the pitch count, and so you make it more of a penalty onto the pitching team.
Right.
So they have to throw 4 more pitches, even if they are wide. It's taking making it harder to do.
To me, that's slow. I don't want to go back to throwing the ball wide and walking a guy the old-fashioned way when you can just point to first base.
Because the changes baseball made, especially the pitch clock. Here's a good example of why the pitch clock is so great. The 18-inning game 2 nights ago took an hour less than the 18-inning game, Mace, that you went to back in 2017. So, it saved an hour.
Yeah.
So, I mean, most of the rule changes baseball makes are pretty good.
Yeah, they have been really, really good. Let's go to Mondo in Santa Barbara. Mondo, you're on Sports Graffiti. What's happening, Mondo?
Hey, guys, I'm feeling Dodger blue right now. I paid a lot of money to go see the Dodgers through this year, and we got to the World Series. Now we got to win it. My daughters, we all stayed up, and we're like, okay, till that 18th inning, we're going to get this. And then the clock runs out. They run out of gas. Let's get some gas in there, and let's go kick some A and win this damn thing. Let's go, Dodgers.
All right, let's go, Dodgers. Exactly. They did win that 18-inning game, but, yeah, I get
they won
the
both
point.
of them.
Yeah. Last night, again, the crowd, I don't know what is going on. It was so mellow. It was like people are, like, kicking back, reading a book. It was just so dead in that place.
I do like reading books while watching baseball. I will do that during the season.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't do it when you're at Game 5 of the World Series.
And Ohtani's on the mound. It makes no sense.
Yeah, and there was no electricity with Ohtani on the mound. What if they want to
attract someone who likes books and they're trying to be interesting and mysterious and, I don't know.
Oh, Dodgers, we lead the league in readers. All right, let's go to Brian in San Pedro. Brian, you're on Sports Graffiti. Hey, Brian.
Hey, guys. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right, so completely unrelated sports question here, but it's a two-parter. First one's for you, John. So I was actually recently backpacking through Spain, and I was in the northern coast up in Bilbao.
Okay.
And it's just completely random, but I only thought of you because of Idaho and Boise. But it's just a completely random fact. But it turns out there's a large Basque population up in Boise, actually the most in any city in America. In fact, I think the mayor is Basque. So I don't know if you knew that or not.
What the mayor's what?
Basque. It's Basque country. It's northern Spain. It's it's the local language that they speak over
Gotcha.
there.
So
okay.
Out of curiosity, did you walk the Santiago Trail? Is that
Camino de Santiago?
Camino
del Santiago. Yeah,
that rugged. I'm not that rugged. I just stay in hostels, but I got my backpack with me, so that's mostly what I mean by backpack.
Okay,
but I do know people who have bikes that trail before.
Okay, cool. Did you have another thing?
And Mason, for you, I know you backpacked Europe when you were younger.
Yep.
So you got any recommendations? Any places you want to go?
Yes, I think Prague is like one of the underrated cities I've ever been to. Absolutely beautiful. It was not touched by World War II, so all of the original architecture, original buildings
They have
are
a cool
still there.
bathhouse there too, right?
Yeah.
My friend went there.
Here's my dumb question about Prague.
Yeah.
Is it still technically in Czechoslovakia, or do we not recognize Czechoslovakia anymore?
It's the Czech Republic now.
Okay.
And they have split up Czechoslovakia into multiple pieces,
I
but
think
that
that's
is in
where
the
my
Czech Republic.
the Hebel people are from that.
From the Czech Republic?
Like that.
Czech Republic, Czechoslovakia, whatever. I think that is where that from, and then the other side's from Poland.
The one thing I remember from Prague was that there was. Do you like foie gras and like pate and stuff like that? God, I love that. Every meal, there was different foie gras, different pate.
As far as the eye could see.
Like venison pate I had in Prague. Oh, it's delicious. Absolutely delicious. Let's get Mauricio in here from Van Nuys. Mauricio, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go ahead, man.
Hey, guys. This one's for John. I know that the Raiders are having a bad time right now, but the Broncos are up. How do you feel about the Broncos? I know we just mentioned the Chargers, so how are we feeling, guys?
I think the Broncos and the Chargers have a legitimate chance to win the division. The Chiefs are, 5-3?
Yeah.
So I think they're going to give the Chiefs a run for their money. I like Denver. I think Sean Payton's a good fit there. I'm a big fan of Bo Nix.
Yep.
I think that might be throw the Raiders out. The Chargers, Chiefs, and Broncos, I think all three of them make the playoffs.
Yeah, I think three teams from that division can make the playoffs. I'll be interested to see. They've lost Patrick Surtain, the Broncos defense.
Surtain was their best corner, too.
And we'll see what that looks like when they hit the field. They're actually underdogs to Houston this week. Did you see, by the way, the Rams? The Rams, I think, are 13.5-point favorites.
That's who my mom's boyfriend's taken in Survivor.
It's a great,
Well, it's because
great
they're
week for
starting
the Rams.
against a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, Tyler Shuck.
Shuck.
We decided his name was Shuck earlier today.
But it's spelled differently than you would think of to shuck corn.
You're correct. It's not spelled like that. All right, there you have it. There's your Sports Graffiti. Got a lot coming up for you on the show. In the next set, do you believe Steve Sarkeesian or Diana Rossini? We will get into that coming up next for you, plus lots on the Dodgers World Series Game 5, critical tonight at Dodger Stadium. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti, sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Our listeners get 10% off their first month. Just call pound 250. Say the keyword timeout. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Okay, this Veterans Day, ESPN LA and National University want to celebrate our heroes with the Stories of Service sweepstakes. We're giving 3 veterans the chance to share their stories live with Mason and I on Veterans Day, Tuesday, November 11th. We'll do an exclusive interview, plus each veteran will take home VIP tickets to an event at Crypto.com Arena. Now, here's how you enter. You get a photo of your veteran and post it on an Instagram. Share how they make an impact in your community. Make sure to tag at ESPN Los Angeles and hashtag Stories of Service by November 3rd, which is early next week. So you got to get on this if you want to nominate a veteran. But that's how we'll see it. Tag at ESPN Los Angeles and hashtag Stories of Service. No purchase necessary. It's open to California residents 18 and older. The official rules are on our website, espnla.com. Veteran-founded National University, a top educator of the U.S. military. Choose from over 150 programs. Earn credit for prior experience and explore tuition discounts. Learn more at nu.edu. National University.
DeMarco's eating ice cream in bed, and the crew can't believe it.
You know why I'm fat? You know why? I like to eat ice cream in bed. That's the only reason.
Wait.
Ice cream in the bed
That
back
broke.
in the day was
What kind
my
of ice
thing.
cream?
Chocolate chip ice cream.
Oh.
And I would put a little milk in there. Oh, my God.
You want it to melt a little quick. Oh, you're basically making a milkshake.
Well, it's
Gross, man.
Weekday afternoons with DeMarco and Travis on 710 ESPN. Streaming live on the all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti, weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA water? That's why I made the switch to Life Source Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. No salt, no regular maintenance. With Life Source, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Summer's here. You made it. And one of Jacob and Ronnie's new billboards says, don't just exist, live. It's the kind of message that hits you, especially if you're dealing with the aftermath of a crash or an injury. Jacob doesn't just handle cases. He helps people move forward, take their life back, and get the justice that they deserve. If you've been injured in any accident, don't settle for silence or pain. Call someone who's been standing up for LA families since the 90s. Jacob will fight for the maximum compensation, and you pay nothing unless he wins. When you call an attorney, you want one who's respected. So call Jacob, because he's the real deal. Call him at 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB, 844-24-JACOB, or visit him online at calljacob.com, a proud partner of the Rams, Lakers, and LAFC.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Hey, it's Mace. You and I make decisions every day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this sports season on Prize Picks, whether you're a football fan, a basketball fan, or a fan of both like me. It always feels good to be right. And now you can play a lineup with basketball and football. How about Matthew Stafford more than on touchdown passes, Kyron Williams more than on yardage, Luka more than on points, Austin Reeves more than on assists. You can do that all in the same lineup. And Prize Picks now offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup, like if you use Luka. Luka's points, 3-pointers, and assists. Now you can pick them all in the same lineup, only on Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE, M-A-S-E. Get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code MACE. $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Steve Mason and John Ireland.
No, I am Captain Spicy.
You are not Captain Spicy.
I am Captain Spicy.
The OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Absolutely full of crap.
Okay, good. Okay. I like this.
Mason and Ireland rolls on.
By the way, also, Sean McVey is going to join us in about the next half hour or so. Rams back from London and getting ready to face Narlands on Sunday. They are big, big favorites. All right, so, John, interestingly, Justin Herbert was at the 18-inning game the other night, the Dodgers beating Toronto in 18 innings, or Toronto, as you like to say. Here is what Justin Herbert said about that 18-inning game.
I did not. I wish I did, but I had to be up early for work, so I couldn't make it.
Ready to go on the pitch if they needed you?
It's been a while. I don't think so. I'm not sure if my arm could take that. Yeah, it was a crazy game. Fun to watch and really cool to see.
What is your fastball top?
Right now?
No.
Not very fast. I was told low 90s. I could be all, I don't know. I never saw the gun, but there was a time where I could throw it.
.66 ERA is the word on the street for your senior year at Sheldon.
I had a good year. I got lucky.
All right, so he was talking about how he left early from the game because he had work to the next day, as many people did.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a scenario. It's like a emergency goalie situation. The Dodgers are out of pitchers.
Yep.
Would you rather have Justin Herbert or Matthew Stafford pitch for you if you're the Dodgers because they were both in attendance?
Well, Matthew Stafford was a catcher.
But Kershaw said, we had Kershaw on once, and he said on the days he didn't pitch, Stafford would pitch.
Okay.
And Stafford has that sick no-look passes. He can have that arm
Yeah,
strength.
I would pick Stafford because I know he's played baseball. I don't know if Justin
Herbert
Herbert
has.
even.
Herbert has.
Well, didn't he just say he didn't think he'd have much of an arm for it?
He said that he had pitched, but he didn't know if he had it anymore.
Yeah, I would lean Stafford because I always do. Brian, which way would you lean?
Well, if I heard that clip correctly, Herbert had a 0.66 ERA as a pitcher senior year, so give me Herbert.
Yeah. So
come on now.
I don't know. I would probably lean Herbert only because he's a little bit younger. I think his arm is maybe a little fresher than Matthews.
Although I give Stafford the edge just because Kershaw's on the team too. You know what I mean? Like
that's right. Yeah, that's a good point.
You know why I take Matthew Stafford?
Why?
It's because he's actually showed up in big moments when he's needed.
Oh,
right. Boom. Roasted Justin
boom
Herbert.
Is right.
How does that feel, Brian?
Boom
I
is
think I'm
right.
out of here.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey,
Justin
Emily,
Herbert.
who is Madison Beer? This girl he keeps showing up with.
So Madison Beer, and again, interns, correct me if I'm wrong. Mostly an influencer, also a musician, but mostly influencer, big on TikTok. Am I right or am I wrong? Yeah. Vine, you said Vine, she was big on Vine as well. So Vine was pre-TikTok. But
yeah,
anyway,
when was Vine?
she's
Vine
just
was a thing a long time ago.
Beautiful girl that is an influencer, mostly.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
I
mostly good
see
things.
a picture of her as what they're calling a sultry sailor.
Yes, that was their Halloween costume.
Yeah. She's really attractive, but I just don't know anything about her. Normally, you know me, Emily, I follow all that crap.
Right.
And I just haven't heard of her.
Well, I guarantee you, John's following her now.
Of course I am.
Yeah.
Maybe
I
her.
think she's-
Hey, maybe she was at the Laker game. The Portland game the other night. I think she was sitting courtside. And what if we got Sydney Sweeney and Madison Beer to sit next to each other at the Laker game?
What? That'd be crazy.
That'd be insane. Yeah, that would be insane. Hey, there's so much going on right now. LAFC kicks off their MLS Cup playoff run tonight at BMO Stadium. Taking on Austin FC. Coverage starts at 7 o'clock with Dave Denholm leading you right up to kickoff at 7:30. Catch every moment. Just tap the LAFC play-by-play tile on the all-new ESPN LA app. Home of LAFC. So that means you can get World Series Game 5 on the app. You can get LAFC on the app. You can get the Lakers on the app and on the radio. We are loaded here. It's the best time of year. Best time of year. All right, so there's a little dispute here between Steve Sarkeesian and Diana Rossini, who is an excellent, excellent reporter for ESPN.
She no longer works at ESPN, but she used to.
Oh,
She's at
she
the
did.
Athletic currently.
I didn't realize that.
And so she had a kind of a grab bag of, what she's hearing. And what she reported that she was hearing was that Steve Sarkeesian's reps, his team, has reached out to NFL teams for the head coaching vacancies that have already opened up.
Okay.
And so Sark had his press conference, and he was a little testy.
Here is how he responded.
I'd love to touch on this, so bear with me for a second, because it really pisses me off that one person can make a report that in turn the entire media sports world runs with as factual. To the point of my agency and my agents have to put a statement out that they never have done. Historically, CAA, Jimmy Sexton, and Ed Manowitz have never do that. But I had to do that to protect my locker room and my team. And I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. I thought it was completely unprofessional of that person to put that report out. And the fact that everybody ran with it is borderline embarrassing for the media. And I respect what you guys do. I really do, and everybody else. But the fact that everybody ran that as truth is really embarrassing. Okay, so I've got a small circle when I make decisions on what I do and what I don't do, and nobody would speak on my behalf without me knowing. And so where that report came from, I'd love to talk to that person because it's absolutely ridiculous.
Man, I am so team Diana Rossini on this. I what is Sark talking about? First of all, if his agents aren't putting out feelers,
right,
they're not doing their job. Their job is to produce and field offers. That's the whole reason he pays them. So if Sark's having a good year at Texas, and actually he's having a disappointing one because they were ranked number 1 at the start of the season.
Yeah.
But if they're putting, and Sark is a great football mind, and you and I really like him. Even when his life spiraled out of control, we were kind of always behind him. But for him to make this about Diana and to make this about the media when we all know this dance is going on is ridiculous. If you asked me that question and I was Sark, here's exactly what I would say. You know what? These reports are going to come out about every successful coach. It's the nature of the business we have chosen. It happens all the time. I'm 100% focused on Texas. I'm 100% focused on our opponent next week. And I'm flattered by any interest, but I'm not dealing with it. I'm coaching Texas, and that's it. Instead, he made it personal about Diana.
Yeah.
He said the media is to blame. Sark, do you know how much the media covered up your drinking and all your out-of-control BS when you were at USC? Do you have any idea? And now you turn on them? Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean,
you're better than this.
So I don't get blaming the media, but we do take one reporter and run with it. I mean, that is
well, it
what
depends
we
who
do.
the report is from, and she's got a really good
connected.
reputation.
Now, if I'm Steve Sarkeesian, I would not have made it personal, but I would have acted angry because I've got recruits visiting this week, because there's a transfer portal, because all of that's, I've got a recruiting class next year I'm trying to hold together. I
understand why you did.
I need to send a message. I'm going to be here whether he is or not. It's his job, I think, to hold everything together by projecting that he's staying at Texas. Now,
This
to
has
make
been
it
going
personal
on.
is ridiculous.
Yeah, this has been going on in coaching forever. Nick Saban looked right into a camera and said, I am not leaving the Miami Dolphins. I don't know where these reports are coming from. I have no interest in going back to college. And the next week he left and went to Alabama. It happens all the time to really good coaches. The way to answer that question is, look, guys, these reports happen to every good coach. Everybody's talking about Kurt Cignetti now. Everybody is talking about he's the new flavor of the month, and he's going to be rumored for every job. It's completely up to him, just like it's completely up to me. I'm focused on one thing, winning football games at Texas. You guys are going to hear those reports, but I'm not going to comment on them because it happens every time. But my players know, my coaches know, my recruits know I'm here. And that's it. You don't have to even say the name Diana Rossini, and you certainly don't have to say, I would like to sit down and find out who told this lie, because it's not a lie. It happens every year with every coach. How stupid do you think we are? What's he doing?
Yeah, I understand getting angry because you want to send recruits, you want to send recruiting class, you want to make sure nobody leaves in the portal, all that stuff. The moment you think your coach is gone, you're gone too. I mean, that's the way of the world now in college
I have zero
football.
issue with him defending his position at Texas. My problem is how he did it and how he blamed the media, and specifically how he got on Diana, who I don't know, but I know she's got a great reputation. She's been on the show. Her reporting's impeccable.
Yeah.
This is not a Diana Rossini problem. This is a college football problem, and you just blamed her for no reason.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to get Sean McVey any minute here. I wanted to touch on the Dodgers and the World Series while we're doing that.
For that, would you like to tell us about Cosm?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. So the NFL is back at Cosm. And you can watch NFL games in shared reality, feel the energy of the game day in the dome or in the hall. And by the way, World Series Game 6 will be there. So we won't go past 6. 6 will be there. And this season, before every Rams home game, you can hang out with ESPN LA's Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and Emily Hebel for the Rams pregame show live from the hall at Cosm. You got a ticket to the game. You can go on in for free. Catch all the energy on massive wall-to-wall LED displays in the hall. And don't miss out on Cosm's signature menu. The lemon pepper wings are great. The Korean-style nachos are great. Exactly. And also craft cocktails, beers throughout the venue. Learn more. Visit Cosm.com. That's COSM.com, Cosm.com. I believe Bergman was there for one of the World Series games.
And they do the Blue Review post-game from that sometimes.
Wow.
So I think for the away games, they're doing it at Cosm, and him and Parker are there.
Ireland, I made an appearance on the Blue Review post-game show the other night after that 18-inning game.
Really? Well, were you stuck in traffic?
No, I was sitting in the stands. I just sit until everybody leaves. That's the easiest way for me to get out of the stadium. And joining us right now is the head coach of the Los Angeles Rams, my favorite team, Sean McVey. Coach, thanks a lot for coming on, man. How are you?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Doing great, Coach. And let me start here. Your defense has been excellent lately. You have allowed the fewest touchdowns in the NFL and the 7th fewest yards this season. I know those numbers change every week, but I wanted to spotlight it because Chris Shula and the defense has kind of been killing it. And I know we still got a lot of games left to play, but why do you think they've been so successful so far?
I think it's a great reflection of the people that are involved, and that's players, coaches. I think there's great collaboration. I think there's a great ownership and understanding of what we're trying to get done, and these guys are doing their thing. And it's been really fun to watch the consistent improvement, the sense of urgency, but also the enjoyment of playing with one another, celebrating each other's successes. I think we've really been at our best, when people get into scoring position. You look at it. I'm not a big stats guy, but the stats that I do care about are, the things you just mentioned with the points. I think we've been excellent when people are in scoring position. We're one of the top red zone defenses in the league, depending upon which metrics you look at. And I just love the individuals that make up the collective, and that's the players, the coaches. They've done a great job, and we need to continuously build and keep growing, and we're excited about getting back at it this week against the Saints.
All right, you have made a trade for Roger McCreary from Tennessee as a cornerback. What did you see in him, and what are your expectations?
Yeah, I think we'll get familiar with him to start. A guy that adds some value and some depth to our secondary. We've obviously had some guys banged up. Got respect for him just having gone against him in week 2 and then just seeing his body of work from afar. Aubrey Pleasant, our assistant head coach who runs our back end, coached him at the Senior Bowl and really had great things to say about him. And so, credit to Tennessee. They were really good to work with, and to be able to acquire a player like this that upgrades our overall football team is a good thing. But, we just got him in. We'll continue to kind of just onboard him the right way, and we'll see where he fits as we continue to get more familiar with him and figure out what's the best way to utilize his skill set.
We're talking to Sean McVey, and Sean, when we get to talk to you every week, it's always about football. It's always about work. But you actually got a bye this past weekend, and we know you pretty well. I know you still worked a lot. You still looked at a lot of film. You still prepared stuff. But when a guy like you, who is very focused on work, gets a bye week, do you get any downtime? Do you do anything with Veronica and Jordan, or is it just, hey guys, I gotta zero in and hunker down on this work, and we'll do stuff after the season? How do you treat a bye week?
Yeah, no, I think it's good to be able to have that balance and to be able to get away. Where you're excited to get back at it. There's some times where you pick some pockets, but to be able to spend time with my family, I think I'm at my best. When you can kind of be able to be fully immersed and present in whatever it is that you're doing. And if you're working, you're fully committed and present in that. And then if you're at home, let's be totally and completely present with them. And so we had a cool second birthday for Jordan. It was a big day. We had trucks and dynos and a lot of cake, and he was smiling. And so I did get a chance to be able to enjoy some rest and relaxation, got some sleep. Did a little bit of football, but more than anything, enjoyed spending some quality time with my family and celebrating my son's second birthday. So I'm not as much of a basket case as I used to be.
Nice. Well, happy birthday to Jordan. I want to ask you if there's a star in town right now that a lot of people are talking about. His name is Shohei Ohtani. Have you had a chance to see what he's doing, and what's your reaction to the spectacular talent that he is?
Yeah, it's awesome. You just have respect for the consistency, the ability to perform on the biggest stage. But, this guy seems like he really enjoys what he's doing. I love Dave Roberts. I'm obviously rooting really hard for the Dodgers. But, this guy seems like, we talk about competitive greatness all the time, being your best when your best is required. And you talk about a guy that seems to come to mind when you say that. Certainly Shohei's one of those guys. We got a couple defensive calls that we've named Shohei to honor him. So, he's a stud, and looking for these guys to be able to get 2 more to close it out.
Sean, here come the Saints, and as somebody in your position, you're a huge favorite in this game, and they've struggled this year. But games like this scare me because they're an NFL team. They have NFL players. Do you bring it up with your players? Hey, guys, don't fall into that trap. Don't pay attention to things like we're huge favorites or they're struggling, or do you just assume that as professionals they know that already?
No, the tape tells you a very different story than what their record is. So I think we've got guys that have enough humility, enough respect for the caliber of competition at this league, that if we don't come ready to go, we will get humbled, and we'll get humbled quickly. And we got to have a great week of preparation. We've got to continuously improve. Our players have too much respect for their players. Our coaches have too much respect for their players and coaches. And the sense of urgency is heightened as the season continues to progress. And if you're really a true competitor, you understand what it's about week in and week out to be able to bring it. This is a damn good team with a lot of great players. They're well coached, and I don't care what their record says. If we don't show up ready to go, it's not going to be a fun movie for us. But I like to look in our guys' eyes and the excitement about getting back to work and having a great week of prep so we can go do our thing against them.
You say you look at the tape. Tyler Shuck, who's going to start for them at quarterback, has thrown 32 passes so far this year. How do you prepare for a rookie that you haven't really seen much of?
Yeah, I think you lean into that. You understand what a lot of the evaluations from Louisville looked like, and project kind of some of the different things that you would anticipate that fits for what Kellen and their offensive staff wants to do. They got playmakers all over the place. He's a guy that can play in rhythm and on time. He's accurate, has a good internal clock. He's much more athletic than I think he's given credit for, so you have to be great with your rush lane integrity. And so you use the film that you can evaluate on. You use what they've put on tape, and then you also kind of have to do a little bit of projections and play good rules ball.
All right, Sean, last thing for me. Give us an update on Puka Nacua, and we also saw that you lost Tutu Atwell to injury this week. Who fills that void if Tutu's not going to play, but if Puka's limited and you need a number 3 receiver, who are you looking to?
Yeah, I think we've got a lot of depth. And, I don't think it exclusively has to come from the receivers, but, guys like Jordan Whittington and Xavier Smith and Kanate Mumfield have just continued to answer the bell. We expect Puka to be back ready to go. Obviously, it's great to be able to see Devontae getting some good positive momentum going into the bye, and let's continue to build on that. But we got tight ends, we got backs, we've got a lot of skill. And, Tutu will be back here in about a month. It'll be the designated IR to return, and he'll miss 4 games, but then we expect him back after that. And it's a bummer for him, but in the meantime, other guys will step up and maximize their opportunities like they've shown they're capable of.
Last thing for me, you have had an interesting relationship with sleep. I think you used to not sleep, then you've sort of made a commitment to sleep. I went to an 18-inning game the other night. Had you been in that situation, you get off at 2 a.m. and you show up at the ballpark the next day, how would you have handled your sleep?
I would have made sure to get it. That's why I probably would have been out by about the 11th inning. So, that's what I would have done. Otherwise, I'd be a vegetable the next day. So I got nothing for you. I know this. People that have been around me, they would say he needs his sleep because he's grouchy and no one likes me when I don't get my sleep.
All right, awesome.
That's a good answer. Hey, Sean, did Jordan decide to go Spider-Man on Friday for Halloween, or does he not know yet?
You know what? So, I've seen a couple different costumes from Mom. I've seen Spider-Man. I've seen a dinosaur. I think I like the Spider-Man one a little bit better because when he pulls that dinosaur head, on top, he kind of puts it behind him. So the Spider one just a little swaggier. It's like a Jack Spider-Man too, man. He looks like a little mini pocket Hercules running around.
Nice,
Love
man.
It.
Nice.
Love it.
Well, happy Halloween. We'll see you on Sunday at SoFi, Coach.
Sounds good. Always enjoy it.
All right, there you go. There's Sean McVey. Whenever Coach calls in, it's presented by LA Care. Life is what you make it. Whatever you're making, make it matter with LA Care Health Plan. Did you know healthcare starts at $0? Visit lacare.org to learn more. When was the last time? Now we're going to do a costume this week, right?
Yeah.
You got a group costume. You got your part, right? I got my part.
Do.
Em, do you have your part?
It is arriving today.
Brian, you have your part?
I'm going to get it today.
Okay, good. Yeah, let's all get it together. Right. Friday's the day. Even though Ireland's going to be in Memphis, I think, right?
I will put it on in my hotel room and wear it for our show.
Excellent. By the way, it will look great on you. Those colors look great on you, John.
By the way, you guys will see. I don't want to reveal too much, but I have no idea. The person I'm dressing up as, I don't know who it is.
Get out of here. Of course you do.
I got to do a little research.
Interesting. How do you not know that? All right.
I was not that show. Okay. Yeah, I won't say anything.
Yeah, we won't give it away. because you want to see it on Friday. You know, I asked for pumpkin carvers yesterday. Did we get any pumpkins dropped off at the station here?
I haven't checked and see if I've got any pumpkin mail.
I would really like somebody to carve a Mason and Ireland pumpkin. Bring it to us. We'll put it on our set. We'll put it on the YouTube, and we'll give you much public acclaim, but no prize.
Can they bring it to the Ox Box for you tonight? They
No,
come to the
yeah.
Dodger Stadium.
Yeah,
with Ox
come
Box.
down, Shane.
The Ox
All right,
Box.
just don't make my forehead too big or Mason's nose too big.
Yeah, really.
But just do the Mason and Ireland logo. That'd be kind of easy for somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Carve us a pumpkin. We want one. All right, YouTube TV customers, you could lose ESPN and the sports you love, including college football, college game day, Monday Night Football, NBA, college basketball, more. Take action and go to keepmynetworks.com to keep ESPN. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The Late Show lives here.
Three-pointer by Reeves. It's good! Austin Reeves with a dagger!
You know, we added some pieces that we really needed, and we have really high hopes.
On 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app. This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
Week 9 of the NFL season, and the Rams are finally home back at SoFi Stadium for a 1:05 kickoff against the 1-7 New Orleans Saints. The Saints come in having just won one game in one of the softer divisions in the entire league, just 1-7 coming out of the NFC South, and they're going to try to do it with a new quarterback this week against the Rams. Tyler Shuck will be making his first NFL start. He replaces Spencer Rattler, who was unable to find any sort of rhythm with the Saints earlier this season. Now, when you look at the Saints, this is not the team that you have seen in years past. Even a player as talented as Alvin Kamara really not having the sort of years that you would expect him to have. Just 363 yards on the season, just 3.6 yards per carry. He's only found the end zone one time, and the longest run from scrimmage for Kamara, just 18 yards. Saints up next for the Rams. With Wednesday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
When it comes to hiring, other job sites are still huddling while ZipRecruiter's already in the end zone. That's why over 4 million businesses have used ZipRecruiter to hire, and why 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within 1 day. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Support comes from Clean Power Alliance, providing 3 million residents and businesses clean electricity options. Southern California is our home. It's the air we breathe, the sky we share, the communities that connect us. Every day we have the choice to make a change. On every road, with every light we turn on, we can choose clean energy. Together, we power potential. Change is electric. Learn more at cleanpoweralliance.org/changeIsElectric.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
Funny how my neighbors always run out of Halloween candy when I show up. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
The baseball series is even better on our big screens. You won't miss a play. Everywhere you eat, play, and stay.
Number 2.
Morongo's got your Thanksgiving feast to go. Your choice of a whole turkey, glazed ham, or prime rib with sides and dessert. Order yours now.
And the number 1 reason.
Catch Brett Michaels' only Southern California engagement, November 21st.
Good times.
Veteran founded and veteran focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post-9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees,
credentials and certificates. You can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
Quiet down. Here she comes. Surprise! Your accountant just emailed to say your quarterly taxes are way higher than you were expecting.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting discounts with a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Also, your favorite employee is leaving. They're going to pursue their dream of being a veterinarian.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Harry Douglas here. Look, being a man doesn't mean skipping self-care. Manscaped makes it easy to feel confident, clean, and ready for anything. Whether you're at work, hitting the gym, traveling for business, or heading for a night out. The Lawnmower Trimmer gives you precision, the Beard Hedger keeps your look tight, and their grooming essentials smell incredible. Manscaped's tools are built to perform, helping you stay sharp, smooth, and feeling your best every single day. Because real confidence starts with a clean cut and the right gear. Get all the Manscaped products you need right now at your local Target.
Hi, this is Matthew Stafford of your Los Angeles Rams. This is Mason in Ireland on your home of Rams football, 710 ESPN.
All right, the Veterans Day, ESPN LA, and National University. We're all teaming up, and we want you to nominate a hero for the Stories
Hey,
of
let's talk
Service
about
sweepstakes.
this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's talk about this for a second,
Yeah.
because this is a chance. We love veterans. Mason and I are unapologetically pro-military, always have been. We have great respect for any veterans who serve our country, and we make a big deal on this show about Veterans Day. So that's why they came to us, and this is not hard to do. If you have a veteran in your life, just get a picture of them in uniform. That's it. That's all you need. Send it in, put together a couple sentences. Hey, this is my dad, this is my uncle, this is my friend Bob. He served in the military. He's a great inspiration to all of us. And you just hashtag Stories of Service and tag at ESPN Los Angeles. That's it.
Yep.
Those two things. Post it on Instagram. We'll see it. And you could win Crypto.com arena tickets. We'll interview you live on the show on Veterans Day.
Yep.
If you live with a veteran, and that's why we love having National University as a partner, because they're veteran-founded and veteran-focused. They do all the stuff they do is for veterans. So if you haven't entered this yet, it's easy. Enter it. A lot of people, I think, hear it, Mason. They say, well, I can't remember all that. It's too complicated
and all that. Yeah. No,
it's not that complicated. They're just those two things. Tag at ESPN Los Angeles and hashtag Stories of Service. That way we'll see it when you're in.
And by the way, thanks to veteran-founded National University, you can choose from 150-plus programs, earn credit for prior experience, and explore tuition discounts at nu.edu. Do that, because Veterans Day is, as John said, important to us. We've done shows from the VA. Remember one year we had veterans co-host hours of the show or segments
and they
of
were
the
great.
show. They were fantastic. And in this case, if we choose your veteran, or if they're one of them we choose, they will wind up on the radio on that day, which is really, really cool.
Right, and we'll treat you great. We always do with the veterans, and you get those free tickets to Crypto.com Arena. And these aren't 300-level tickets, by the way. These are really good tickets. They'll either be in the suite or down by the court or the ice, wherever we give you. And so enter that today, particularly if you know a veteran. So rack your brain a little bit. Even if it's a neighbor, a friend of a friend,
Your
we
dad.
don't care. As long as
grandfather.
they served, write them up, send it in, and maybe you'll win.
My grandfather was a veteran.
Good for him.
During World War II, he served.
Is that the one who told you that he would be there the day you get your star on the Walk of Fame?
No, that's the other grandpap. That was my grandpap. This is my pappy. I have a grandpap and I had a pappy.
So funny. Mine was Pop-Up, and then my Irish grandfather we just called Granddad, which doesn't seem very inventive at the time.
Mine was Papa and Papa Walter.
Oh, you added the Walter. Okay, Brian, what were yours?
Just Grandpa Doug, Grandpa Dick.
Yeah, I had Grandpap and Pappy. Grandpap and Pappy. And then my grandmothers were Mamie, which was not her name, Mamie and Pappy, and Gable and Grandpap. We called her Gable.
Jack called my dad Poppy.
Yep.
And he calls my mom Emmy. I'm sure that has to do with a mispronunciation when they were young.
Yeah, Gable was a mispronunciation for sure, yeah. So Dodgers tonight at Dodger Stadium, it is critical that we win this game. Critical. And I'm going to run through some numbers here for you, John. You tell me what's wrong. Muncie, 3 for 17. Edmond, 3 for 18. Kike, 3 for 16. And Mookie, 3 for 19. He's 5 for 34 with one extra base hit over the last 2 series. They have only scored 3 runs in the last 20 innings.
This is why I'm surprised you are against small ball. All those guys are struggling. You just read the numbers. If they're struggling, produce runs by hook or by crook.
Yeah.
If Mookie gets on base today, any of those guys you just mentioned, I would not mind to see them bunting a guy over because they're not hitting.
I do not
Why not bunt him, get him to third, and see if you could get him in with a sac
You might as
fly?
well take a silver platter, put an out on it, and hand it to John Schneider.
Yeah,
you're
doing
giving
the
up an
Moneyball
out.
thing. You're doing the Moneyball thing, but none of these guys are
No,
hitting.
it's not
you
the
just read
Moneyball
the
thing.
numbers.
It's a wasted out. It's just a wasted out. Like the other night when they brought in Miguel Rojas to pinch or to bunt, we already had a runner at second. Take a swing. Try to drive him home.
Mace,
a base hit gets you a run.
You just read the numbers. They're not getting base hits. What, did you ignore the
Right,
numbers
what
you
are
just
you
read?
Wait a minute. What are you suggesting? You're suggesting
I'm saying exactly
bunts?
how they played it. But Miguel Rojas, who's the best bunter on the team, bunted him to third. I would have safety squeezed him home.
Yeah,
you're not hitting.
I don't know what
you
universe
just read
you live in. No.
Wait a minute. You just read the numbers.
Correct.
Do you not believe what you just read?
This team
They're not hitting.
This team can hit without bunting.
Based on what?
But why would in a lineup that will not hit? Why would you give them an out? Why would you give them a free out?
Because you're not producing runs the traditional way. Get creative.
They're getting enough outs when they're trying. We don't need to give them an out when we're intending to do it.
Right.
I do not believe in bunting, period.
This conversation makes no sense when you consider they did what you suggested. They gave 2 guys a chance to hit him in. Alex Call popped up, and then the other guy flew out. Had they had they safety squeezed him home, you still would have had runners on base.
Yeah, safety squeezes are real. I mean, who are you going to – if you use Miguel Rojas to bunt him over, who the hell are you going to use to safety squeeze? Guys don't know how to bunt now.
Ha-Seong Kim does.
We had to put in a pinch hitter to bunt. Then you got Ha-Seong Kim in the lineup for the rest of the game.
But the game would have been over.
And you're pulling the John Snyder thing where you're pulling Addison Barger and
Mace, had he executed the safety squeeze, the game would have been over.
Obviously.
It doesn't matter.
Obviously, it would have been
about the
over,
lineup.
but I think it's easy to say safety squeeze. And when was the last time you saw one?
Well,
why do you think? Why is everybody not doing safety squeezes? Because it's hard.
Right,
when was the last time you saw a safety squeeze?
Wait a minute. People that don't study history are doomed to repeat it. How many times do you have to see the Dodgers with runners in scoring position not deliver before you try something else?
Yeah, I do not believe. First of all, safety squeezes don't happen all the time. They don't
what
happen.
I'm saying is your plan
isn't
working.
My plan is get in there, shorten up your swings, singles and doubles play.
You just read all the numbers.
Plays.
They're all 3 for 20.
Well, if
they
they're
can't
3
hit.
look, if they don't hit, if we're relying on a bunt, we're screwed. They have got to start hitting the baseball, and it doesn't have to be a home run. Singles,
right.
doubles,
Okay.
move the train along.
How about maybe I could explain it to you this way.
Yeah.
Forget the safety squeeze.
Yeah.
But if you have one out, okay?
Yeah.
Which was the case after Rojas bunted.
Yeah.
All you have to do is put the ball on the ground in play. If the guy goes on contact.
How did it work out?
They didn't get him home because Alex Call popped up.
Right. Okay. So what my point is,
you Mr. Swing Away, Alex Call, got us nothing.
Yeah. Alex Call. First of all, everybody should be swinging away. I do not believe.
So they can make more outs?
I'm going to ask you, when was the last time you saw a safety squeeze? Have you seen one during the playoffs? No.
Right, because nobody's tried it. You just want to keep doing the same old thing. You're
I
beating your head against the wall for 8
get in and
you
swing.
would have been home
Shorten
2
up
hours earlier had they done this.
Swing. Shorten up your swing, and don't worry about hitting the ball out of the yard. Everybody, and by the way, that was the 18-inning game. Every single batter, I'm swinging. I'm going to win this game with one swing. No, a single
and yet
play
you
is a
want to
double
keep
plays.
having them swing. Your solution to this problem is swing away, guys. You're great at it. You're all
Yours
3
is,
for 18.
golly gee, let's do something that hasn't been done all year. Let's have a safety squeeze.
Right. Well, Ross didn't run it all year.
These are easy things to talk about and difficult things to execute.
Because you won't try anything new. You want everybody to just go up there and swing
Your
away.
Your answer is safety squeeze. John,
my answer
we're
is
not
put
even
the
getting
ball.
guys to the third base.
He
And when
was
we do,
on
they're not
third.
scoring.
He was on third base.
And we
Shohei
didn't
was
score
on
him.
Because
Pass
you let
ball,
Alex
wild
Cole
pitch.
swing away.
You've got a runner on third. You can drive him home. They've got to make contact. They're not making contact. Just look across the dugout and look what Toronto does. In play, in play, in play, in play. Dodgers aren't putting any balls in play, and your golly gee safety squeeze just doesn't happen in modern-day baseball.
Your solution has not worked for 4 games.
Wait a minute. We're 2-2.
Right.
We're
nobody,
2-2.
But nobody's, Shohei's obviously going to swing away all the time. But Alex Call, if we can meet in the middle on this. Alex Call, if you're going to let him swing away, has to hit the ball on the ground. Has to. Everybody's doing these uppercut swings because they're trying to win the game with home runs.
But he could have won with a fly ball. Right.
But he popped out.
A sac fly would also play there, right?
Yeah. I don't think Toronto ever got a runner to third until Kershaw came in. I mean, they just didn't do it.
But last
we
night,
had
Toronto
a runner
had
on third with
safety
a chance.
Squeeze. They didn't.
Right, but they had the bases loaded and 2 outs. You don't want a safety squeeze with 2 outs. You're just handing them the game. You're handing them the inning. But with 1 out, why not?
Yeah,
if it doesn't work, you still have a runner on first.
If Alex Call, he's in the lineup tonight. If he's a guy you don't trust, why is he in the lineup?
Because Andy Paez can't hit.
And why not? By the way, I think Dave is making a mistake here. Should be Miguel Rojas at second, Tommy Edman in center field.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you, but maybe Alex. I mean, so much of this stuff is matchup driven. Maybe Alex Call's had some success against this guy. I don't know.
Yeah. By the way,
where did Alex Call come from?
We picked him up from
the Nationals,
Washington.
I believe,
yeah, Washington. We got him.
Yeah.
At the trade
so
deadline.
I don't know if he's seen this pitcher before, but maybe. I mean, all these guys with interleague play, all these guys have seen everybody.
Although chances are,
I
think the Dodgers saw him for the first time. He was called up in September. He's 22 years old. He started the year at Single A, and specifically at Dunedin,
Florida. Yeah.
Yeah. And there were 327 people at the game. The attendance the day he pitched, his first game this year, was 327. Now he's on baseball's biggest stage, and we'll see what he's got tonight.
Well, who was the guy that pitched 4 innings out of the bullpen the other day, the reliever?
Oh, Will Klein. What a stud.
Get a load of this. Will Klein, a month ago, was sitting on his couch.
Yeah.
They said, hey, come down to Arizona and throw some BP. And one of the coaches said, hey, this guy's ball's got a lot of movement on it. If you have an emergency, you should think about putting him on the roster. Alex Vesia goes out. Will Klein's phone rings, and he saves the day for the Dodgers. I love stories like that.
He was DFA'd twice this year and still wound up in that situation.
And DFA'd means cut, release, see you.
Cut, exactly.
Yeah.
You're listening to KSPN Los Angeles. Coming up next for you, you're going to do some Fast Track. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
It's Trucktober at your Toyota dealer. Your best time to get into a new Toyota truck. We've got the largest inventory of Tacomas and Tundras ready to roll. The Tacoma, known for its toughness, off-road capability, and everyday efficiency. The Tundra brings serious power, great towing capacity, and bold design. Plus, both vehicles are available with the latest tech and comfort features. Whether you need a truck that's built for the trails, built for work, or built for your family's next adventure, Toyota's got you covered. This Trucktober, we make it easy. See your Southern California Toyota dealer today.
DeMarco and Travis, weekday afternoons starting at 3.
I think I flipped out the first time I saw a real woodpecker.
Oh, those are wild.
Yeah. I'm like, he really does that. Yeah.
We need a drop. We need that as a drop.
You didn't think I had that in me?
No.
There you go.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments, including pills, chews, and more, 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form, and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
John Ireland for Blue Ice, the finest potato vodka sourced from Idaho and pure Snake River Aquafire water. Find classic Blue Ice vodka or any of their unique flavors in stores or ask for it by name. Blue Ice vodka, because taste is everything.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams return home to SoFi Stadium on Sunday, November 2nd to host the Saints in a classic NFC West versus NFC South showdown. You can experience this game live from SoFi Stadium by visiting therams.com/NO. Again, that is therams.com/NO to see stars like Puka Nacua, Matthew Stafford, and Jared Verse battle Alvin Kamara and the Saints on Sunday, November 2nd at 1:05 p.m. Grab your tickets now, and we'll see you at the Rams Center.
You ever wake up with a sore throat, feeling a little off, and you know you're getting sick? Well, getting sick and going on the IL isn't an option, especially for me when I'm traveling for work. You can try to see a doctor, well, good luck there, or go sit for hours in an urgent care. Nope. That's why you need a medical emergency kit. This isn't some cheap first aid kit, okay? Your medical emergency kit comes packed with doctor-prescribed meds. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right there in your home. If you're coming down with the flu, bam, here's your Z-Pack. You've got gastrointestinal issues, here's your Bactrim. From Z-Pack to ivermectin, amoxicillin, and doxycycline to treat strep, pneumonia, sinus infections, UTIs, COVID, and more. It's all right there in your kit. Just match your symptoms to the guide or talk with their telehealth doc. No doctor waiting rooms, no pharmacy lines. Order online in minutes and get $50 off with code SPORTS at urgentcarekit.com/sports. Get yours now at urgentcarekit.com/sports, promo code SPORTS.
Coverage and content of the 2025 MLB postseason on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. See for yourself what made readers of Newsweek and USA Today name Pechanga the best casino outside of Las Vegas. Visit Pechanga.com for more information.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track. The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plain manifold, open race cams.
Fast Track on Mason and Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mason.
All right, zoom, man.
Zoom, zoom. ESPN LA is giving you a chance to win a brand new Pedego e-bike. What? Join Travis Rogers, Sue Cravens, and Chris Morales this Sunday for the Rams postgame show live from Hollywood Park Casino. You can be like one of those hoodlums over in Manhattan Beach, those little youths on the e-bikes, right, John?
No, the e-bikers in Manhattan Beach all follow the rules.
I'm talking about the youths out there that are all over the place.
Yes. Yeah, my wife wants to kill them. She says they keep getting in the way on the roads.
Well, then you can get your Pedego e-bike and join them while you're there and win the e-bike, plus score other great prizes like signed memorabilia and tickets to upcoming ESPN LA events. Don't miss it. Hollywood Park Casino at 3883 West Century Boulevard in Inglewood. Sunday after the game. Must be 21 or older. Public Park Casino, park, party, and play. All right. So there's a new show on HBO called I Love LA coming out this Sunday. Nice. I'm very excited for it. It stars Rachel Sennett and some, I don't know, it girls of this, of my age group, I would say.
Okay, got it.
And
should I know who Rachel Sennett is?
Probably not. She's great, though, but I wouldn't be surprised if you don't know who she is. It's basically
what is I Love LA about?
It is late 20-somethings trying to make it in LA, date, love life, have friends. And it's kind of like this version of the show Girls or this version of the show Insecure.
Okay, got it.
So anyway, they premiered it last night, and at the red carpet they were asked, what does LA do better than anywhere else? And so here are the stars of the show.
What's one thing no one does better than LA? Wow, traffic. We are doing traffic down. We are doing traffic in an incredible way, innovative. It's like we're inventing new ways for driving to be dangerous, and it's incredible.
Wellness culture. Because, like, all the doctors is here, all the tweaked out people who care about wellness is here, like, all the tests is here. I'm trying to figure out how to get the perfect microbiome.
Outlet malls in general, outdoor shopping facilities.
The weather. Attitude. I think everyone in LA has a really good attitude because we love being here when we're in the sun all the time, and it's just nice. So I think we have attitude on lock.
All right, what do you guys think? Do they get it right? What LA does better than anywhere else?
The last answer was the best. Is that the thing I enjoy about living in Southern California more than anything else is, Mace, we have become very good at coexisting.
Yeah.
It is, most people are, if you listen to sports talk radio in New York or Philadelphia or Chicago, it's angry. I mean, the angriest we get
Like
is
last
probably
segment.
what you heard in the last segment when Mason and I disagree about whether or not to bunt.
Yes.
I mean, they're on the radio every day yelling at, fire this guy and off with his head. I think that no matter what your ethnic background, your political background, everybody has kind of committed to coexist in Southern California, and for the most part, we're happy. So I think the last answer was the best.
I personally think the thing LA does better than anybody is big events, whether it's Super Bowls or World Cups or the Olympics coming up or Lakers games. It's show
I always
business,
say that
right?
about the Lakers. I say nobody, and Linda Rambis, who directs all the special projects, gets a lot of credit for this. Nobody does ceremony like the Lakers do.
Yeah.
They're very good at it.
Yeah, so I think big events, and obviously there are more to come, but LA does a great job in presenting with a show. There's always an element of show business to what LA does. Yeah. Always an element of show business. So I would say big events and show business are the two things that LA does better. What do you think, Em?
I agree with Rachel Sennett, who came off the top, and she said we do traffic down. I think traffic, driving culture, highway culture, freeway culture is what LA, to me, owns.
Okay. Brian, what do you think?
The coolness or the laid-back factor, or even I'll toss in the marijuana factor.
Yeah.
That nobody does it better than LA.
Yeah, attitude.
Right.
Attitude is right.
Fast track.
So I got a question here. I saw today, apparently Netflix is in report Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, a rematch that they did. I think it was about 10, 11 years ago. They called it the most, anticipated boxing match of all time. Hearing that they're in talks for doing a rematch, it's got me thinking that boxing is completely dead. If they have to bring back Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather to have a fight that people actually watch, Mike Tyson and Paul, are you on the same sentiment of if we keep bringing back these gimmicky fights that the sport is, I don't know, it's kind of losing its
At some point, it's just old guys beating on each other. I mean, there's really. There is no excuse for this. And I understand people will watch and people will enjoy, but it is bad for boxing, I think. Boxing has become this sideshow. And
I'm texting Michael to see if he'll pay for this fight. I bet you he will. He
now
pays
it's
for
Netflix
everything.
fight, so
Netflix
it's a freebie.
would be free. Yes, we already had Netflix.
It's a freebie, but yeah, who would pay for that fight? What are those guys in their 60s now? How old is Floyd Mayweather? I know he's got a lot of money and everything, but how old is he? He is 48. Yeah, I'm serious. What is going on? And this is what's passing for boxing now. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, that's why MMA took over, is because in MMA, nobody ducks anybody. They actually fight.
It's
Nobody
okay to
runs
have a
around.
loss. Nobody's really undefeated in MMA. You can lose one, and it doesn't end your career. I think that's why you see guys who are undefeated saying, I don't want to fight that guy. I want to fight this guy. Give me a tomato can. I'm going to keep my record intact. No. fight the fights that people want to see like MMA does. Yeah, that's an embarrassment for boxing. What an embarrassment. I will not watch that.
I will not watch that.
I will not watch anything by Jake Paul, or I will not watch anything by Aaron Paul. I will not watch anything by RuPaul. I will not. No, I'm kidding.
RuPaul's got some good stuff.
RuPaul's awesome.
No, I like RuPaul. I was just trying to think of other Pauls that I wouldn't watch. Well, who's the other Paul?
Paul Revere?
Paul Revere. I would not watch him, despite
Rudd.
his warnings. Paul Rudd. Anything Paul, I'm not watching. What's
Chris
Jake,
Paul? Do you say him?
Chris Paul, yeah. What's Jake Paul's brother's name? I can't.
Logan.
Logan, yeah. He sat next to me at a Rams game. All he did, he never looked at the game. He was just texting the entire time. No, not RuPaul. Paul. Which Paul are we talking about?
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul. Paul was just texting the entire time. No, I'd love to meet RuPaul.
He dates somebody famous, right, Em?
They definitely have a reality show about their life. It's like
Paul people?
No, it's on HBO. I can't remember what it is.
I'm anti-Paul.
Keeping up with the Pauls.
Anti-Paul. Keeping up with the Pauls. I guess Keeping Up with the Kardashians came back. Anybody
It's called The Kardashians.
Well,
It's
no,
on
there's a new series.
It's on Hulu. It's been going actually for a couple of years now.
But I'm saying their new season premiered.
Oh, okay. So the new season came.
The new season
of the series The Kardashians.
of the formerly known as Keeping Up with. I don't think there's any difference, right?
It's called just The Kardashians, and it's on Hulu now instead of being on what was it, John Bravo before?
It was on E.
E. Okay.
But isn't it the same thing?
Different production.
But like they're doing the same stuff, right?
Sure.
Showing up at cupcake stores, and I don't know what else they do there.
Sure.
Dating random people.
Well, famous people.
Yeah,
but
not
Famous
random.
people.
Showing off
you
plastic
don't make
surgery.
the cut. You're not famous enough.
Showing off their
Well, you're not
plastic
on the right
surgery.
team either.
Yeah.
Everyone tweeted as a Paul, a different Paul, please.
Yeah, different Paul. By the way, RuPaul is on my good list. Just to be clear. All right.
Michael says people reach out to him and say he looks like RuPaul.
Okay, oh my
He
God.
does.
This is so funny. I texted my friends during the softball game. I said, hey, my friends and I are playing, my coworkers and I are playing in a softball tournament. If you guys want to watch, it'll be funny. I'll probably play horribly.
Yeah, somebody on the social team should do a side-by-side.
And then the cover
they already have.
of the ESPN LA, my friend just said, why is RuPaul at the game? And it was
That
Michael.
is so funny. So funny. All right, we got more Fast Track coming back at you. Don't forget, if you're at the Dodger game tonight, last night, so friggin' sleepy. They're going to hand you a towel, and I want you to wave
Don't
your
use
towel.
it as a pillow.
No, wave your towel.
No
Get
matter how
loud
much
tonight.
money you have, wave your towel.
Yeah, even if you're rich, you can still wave a towel. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about Jacob and Ronnie. You're listening right now in your car, right? And you're driving and life's moving and you feel fine, but accidents, they don't send a warning. They come out of nowhere. 1 second, you're cruising along. Next second, you're hit, you're hurt, you're confused. And the first thing you think, call the insurance company. But why? Do you really think they're on your side? They're not. They delay, they deny, they deflect. The job is to protect their money, and not your health, and not your job, and not your future. That's why you call the law offices of Jacob and Ronnie. You call Jacob. That's right. Jacob fights back. He fights for you. Make sure the bills are paid, your pain is acknowledged, and your rights are protected. And here's the best part. You don't pay unless Jacob wins. Save the number, 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. One more time, 844-24-JACOB, or visit calljacob.com. Jacob, the trusted legal partner of the Rams, the Lakers, and LAFC, because real fighters stand together. Follow at call.jacob on Instagram. You're in the car now. You don't need Jacob yet, but if the day ever comes, you'll know exactly who to call. Call Jacob. He'll be there when it counts. By the way, I did a little research, John. There were 5 safety squeezes in Major League Baseball this year. The Dodgers attempted it once. The bunter was Miguel Rojas. The runner was thrown out at home.
Yeah, I just
as
think
a
that
point of information.
if you keep doing the same thing, go to the Steve Mason everybody swing away plan, you know how that movie ends.
They're not going to win unless they swing away.
Well, we'll find out. I mean, tonight, I think whoever wins tonight wins the series. You agree?
Yes, it's a must-win for the Dodgers. The Dodgers absolutely must win. You cannot go down 3-2 and go to Toronto for 2 games.
Well, they're
Just
going
can't.
to Toronto no matter what.
Correct. No matter what, but you can't go there for 2 games. You got to win 2 of the next 3. You better win the next 2 because you got Snell and then you got Yamamoto, and then Glasnow has been sketchy. He's been sketchy. So I want to win that thing in Game 6 with Yamamoto. Coming up next for you, more Fast Track. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey, what's up? It's Sedano. I'm here with the crazy Hernandez brothers from Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. What if I'm at home, I'm like, I got to do this project, but I keep putting it off because I'm worried about the finances part of it. Like, what do you suggest those people do?
We all have a honey-do list, right? And you're the numbers guy. Your wife says, hey, I want to do this living room floor. You're putting it off because you're thinking it's going to cost me $5,000. Give us a call. Give me your square footage. You'll be surprised at what we can do for you.
A 5-minute phone call can save you thousands of dollars.
For the best prices on hardwood, carpet, and more, call 866-62-FLOOR.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next. Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, Sunday, November 2nd for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia or tickets to an upcoming LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. And I'm putting Rams fans on the air live from HPC after the game. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older.
It's still the American dream to own your home free and clear. If you've got excellent credit and solid home equity, the Loan Exchange can help you reach that dream faster. Right now, you can exchange your current mortgage for a 15-year fixed refinance at just 4.99% with no closing costs, no lender fees, no title, no escrow. That's right, no fees at all. You'll keep the same balance, lower your fixed rate, and shorten your term, helping you save tens of thousands of dollars over time. And since there are no costs to exchange, if rates drop again, you can do it again without wasting a dime. So if a 4.99% rate and APR can lower the interest you're paying right now, visit theloanexchange.com and get started. It only takes a few minutes, and the Loan Exchange can close your new loan in as little as 2 to 3 weeks. That's theloanexchange.com. NMLS 1637539. Loan subject to credit approval. See website for licensing information, loan terms and conditions. Equal housing lender. For a 4.99% rate and APR, visit theloanexchange.com. The Loan Exchange. Smarter loans made simple.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Brian's headed to the basketball court, but he's sick of this check engine light. So he goes to AutoZone for the free Fix Finder service,
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
where a friendly AutoZoner reads the light in just a few minutes and gives him a detailed report,
No big, just a loose gas cap.
and gets him to the court with a tight gas cap and tighter defense. The free Fix Finder service at AutoZone. No hassles, just help.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
Fast Track. And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
Vroom, vroom, Em.
Vroom, vroom. And before I get to my fast track, ESPN LA is back at Legends Attic in Claremont tomorrow. Hopefully it's after a big win, okay? The DeMarco and Travis show will be there from 3 to 6 p.m., welcoming Dodgers greats like Sean Green and Eric Gagne. Come celebrate the Fall Classic with them at Legends Attic. Enjoy giveaways, special guests, and amazing art by Dave Hobrecht at the ultimate sports fans destination. Get your tickets now at legendsattic.com. And by the way, Legends Attic friend of the Marco and Travis show, Oral Hershiser threw out the first pitch yesterday.
Yes, he did.
Looked
Very
great.
cool. Yeah.
All right, so my fast track is about Holly Rowe. So Holly Rowe talked about how she had a very hot boyfriend, and she decided to break up with them for a very specific reason. So, Brian, can you play it? This is Holly Rowe talking about her ex.
I had a really hot boyfriend, and he was Mr. Switzerland bodybuilder. We dated for 4 years, and when I say smoking hot, and the reason we broke up was we were at the ESPYs, and Pat Summitt had just gotten this award, the Arthur Ashe Courage Award, because she'd just been diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's. And I'm in the audience, and I'm just bawling at the ESPYs, and he asked me, "What's wrong with you? She's just a coach." And so we broke up. So I just need you to understand, I gave up Mr. Switzerland because of Pat Summitt. This is a true story.
So, is it worth breaking up with? That response.
Well, he must not have been, as she said, smoking hot, because no way she breaks up with him over that if she's off the chart. Mace, I'd say the guy was probably a 7.
Now, finally, we're talking about somebody I might be interested in, Mr.
Yeah,
Switzerland.
I'm saying, looks aren't everything, John. You got to have someone who's aligned with you.
To me, that's really disrespectful.
That he didn't know who Pat Summitt was?
No, that he thought, it's just a coach. Why are you getting worked up? Now, coaches are an important part of the fabric of all the sports we cover. And
If Juan said something insensitive about someone you cared about, like even something innocent, like, I don't even know who that is, would you seriously get mad over it?
No, I don't know who that is different from, why are we upset? She's just a coach.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, right? This person is doesn't mean anything. I would not break up with someone over that, especially if, using Holly's phrase, she was smoking hot.
Okay, let me say this. Okay, so you are a single person, and Kobe tragically passed away, and you are upset that it happened, and they go, you know what? He's just a player.
Oh, my God.
Why are you getting so upset about it? Like, why? I feel like that's the same feeling, right? Would you have broken up with a person if they're smoking hot, John?
Pat Summitt's a legend, but I wouldn't put her. Kobe was.
All right, let's say I'm dating Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah. Okay.
And she says to me at dinner, "Why are you getting so emotional about Kobe Bryant? What's the big deal? Do you think I'm breaking up with her over that?" No, I'm explaining to her why it's a big deal, and I'm keeping her.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
That's a good response.
I think you either get it or you don't get it. And if you don't get it, I probably am not into you.
I used to say, that I can't date any woman who doesn't know who all 4 of the Beatles are. Can you name all 4 of the Beatles?
Ringo.
Okay.
We got John Lennon, Paul McCartney, and George Harrison.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
All right. Good. So you cleared the bar. I said anybody who doesn't know who all 4 of the Beatles are too young.
You know what's funny is I could never date anybody who doesn't think Anchorman is funny. Anchorman.
Well, remember, Mace, I told you for years, Lisa and I both agreed, if someone doesn't like the movie Love Actually, we can't be with them. And you used to say, "Oh, that's a stupid movie. I hate it." And Juan brought you over to our side.
Oh, yeah. We've
right?
seen it. We've seen the live version of it like 3 times. They're not bringing back the live version this year, Ireland.
I know. That's disappointing. It was really good.
It is disappointing.
But still, now you're a fan.
Yeah,
and
I'm
before
a huge
you
fan.
thought it was stupid.
Yeah, I thought it was a stupid, cheesy, romantic. By the way,
so I think Holly should have sat Mr. Switzerland down, smoking hot Mr. Switzerland, and say, "This is why Pat Summitt's important," and then she wouldn't have had to break up with him.
Okay. Standing up for
Zoom,
Mr.
zoom.
Switzerland.
Fast track.
I'm Team Switzerland.
Team Switzerland.
So we know Michael Jordan's now on the Peacock, NBA, NBC pregame show, all this
He
good stuff.
sits down with Mike Tirico, and it's going to be set into different
And
segments.
it'll get like $1 million for it. Yeah.
Another one of the new ones this year for all that is Tracy McGrady, and he had a pretty interesting take the other day talking about how to grow the game of the NBA, and that the NBA is actually dropping the ball on this. That the San Antonio Spurs have the 12th most, I think, national TV games with 21. Saying that's a huge mistake. Adam Silver needs to come in and change this, and Victor Wembanyama needs to be on at least 2 times a week nationally to grow the game. Do you kind of do you believe that the best way to grow the NBA right now this year is the Spurs on national TV?
He is the most interesting player in the league to watch. I mean,
Tracy McGrady is 100% right about this. Yeah. You cannot take your eyes off of Wemby once he's coming in 2 weeks. He's coming to crypto on November 5th. And yeah, I can't wait. I mean, he's 7'5", and he's still growing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I mean, can you imagine?
And they're off to
and he can shoot
4-0
threes
start, right?
and handle the ball.
Yeah.
There's nobody like him. I agree with McGrady. Put him on every week.
Yeah, I will watch Wemby when he's on TV for sure. By the way, you know what the Rotten Tomato score for Love Actually is?
Probably not that great. Maybe 60%?
64%. This is the critics' consensus. A sugary tale overstuffed with too many stories.
If you watch the director's cut, which I have,
there are even more stories.
When the Richard Curtis is the guy who did Love Actually, when he did his first cut of the movie, it was 4 hours and 40 minutes long.
Ooh.
He cut it down to 2 hours.
Yeah.
There were a whole bunch of things that you didn't even see, but that movie for me completely works. I'm a 64%er, Mace.
Here's my version of the Love Actually. Like, I can't date somebody who doesn't think that this is a great movie or at least enjoyable to watch. And that's National Treasure, okay? It has a Rotten Tomato score. The tomato meter is at 47%, and the popcorn meter is at 76%.
Okay.
So I'm with the popcorn meter people, okay? Because National Treasure is a national treasure.
Mace, do you have a movie that if Juan found the movie just unimpressive, like didn't get it, that you would think less of him for?
Oh, so many movies. Juan has terrible taste in movies.
I disagree. He has the same taste as me.
No, he really does. He really does not get the movie thing. Like, for example, a lot of movies I go to, especially this time of year, which are a little bit more heavy but moving and all that, won't go to one of them. Well, didn't go to see the Springsteen movies. Like, I hate Springsteen. It's like, come on, man. It's Jeremy Allen White doing Springsteen singing. I mean, I don't get it. By the way,
I love Springsteen, and I'll still wait till I can watch it at home.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely worth watching. It's not the greatest movie in the world, but he's really, really good. Em, have you seen it?
Not yet, and I probably won't see it in the theater.
Okay. Coming up next for you, let's get Bergman in here. Let's get Ryan Abraham
coming in.
Sorry, Bergman, no room for you today. Mason Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Okay, if you've been listening to the show, you've been hearing us talk up this Veterans Day National University promotion. We want to hit it one more time. Matter of fact, if you're listening and you know a veteran, think about this. Who do you know that's a veteran that's spent any time in the military? It doesn't matter how old they are, male or female. Do you know a veteran? If you do, you should enter them in this contest. We're giving 3 veterans the chance to share their stories live with Mason and I on Veterans Day. We'll interview them, plus each veteran will take home VIP Crypto.com arena tickets. These are not tickets up on the roof. These are tickets down next to the floor, next to the ice. Here's all you got to do. Post a photo of your veteran on Instagram. Share how they make an impact in your community. 2 sentences, nothing heavy. And just make sure you tag at ESPN Los Angeles and hashtag stories of service by November 3rd. So you don't have a lot of time for this. Today's the 29th of October. You got about 4 more days to enter your veteran. Don't wait. If you're listening to this, do it today. Tag at ESPN Los Angeles, hashtag stories of service to lock in your nomination. No purchase necessary. Open to California residents 18 and older. Official rules at ESPNLA.com. Veteran-founded National University is a top educator of the U.S. military. They're all about veterans. Learn more at NU.edu. NU.edu. Remember, you only got 4 more days. Enter today, National University.
Hang out with Sedano and Cap. Weekday mornings starting at 7 on 710 ESPN.
But of course, American Me is another film that I've not seen.
Have you seen Sand in the Liver?
Sand in the Liver? What?
That's the best. Sand and the Liver.
Somebody put sand in the liver? I don't want to eat liver in the first place. I definitely don't want to eat it with sand.
Hey, liver's very good for you.
The Morning Show with Sedano and Cap. Weekdays starting at 7 on 710 ESPN. The all-new ESPN LA app. And live on YouTube.
All right. We got a caller who says, I need to buy a car and I need to save money. Well, my friend, I've got one answer for you. The Cerritos Auto Square. It's America's largest auto mall. 24 dealerships, all the top brands, all in one easy location right here in SoCal. And here's the secret. These dealers sell more cars than anyone because they have low prices. And they can actually afford low prices because they sell so many cars. Check it out at CerritosAutosquare.com.
Cerritos Auto Square.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams return home to SoFi Stadium on Sunday, November 2nd to host the Saints in a classic NFC West versus NFC South showdown. You can experience this game live from SoFi Stadium by visiting therams.com/NO. Again, that is therams.com/NO to see stars like Puka Nacua, Matthew Stafford, and Jared Verse battle Alvin Kamara and the Saints on Sunday, November 2nd at 1:05 p.m. Grab your tickets now, and we'll see you at the Rams house.
You and I make decisions every day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. So don't miss any of the excitement this sports season, because on PrizePicks, whether you're a football fan, a basketball fan, or a fan of both like me, it always feels good to be right. Been doing a ton of PrizePicks for football season, but with the start of basketball season, you don't think I'm going to be riding that Luka train night after night? Absolutely. And PrizePicks now's offering stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. You want to pick more on Luka's points, threes, and assists? Now you can pick all of them in the same lineup only on PrizePicks. Plus, you can follow other PrizePicks players directly on the app and copy their lineups in one pick. Whether it's a friend, a celebrity partner, or just someone whose picks you like, hit the follow button and check out every lineup they create in the new feed tab on PrizePicks. Download the app today. Use the code TRAV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code TRAV to get $50 in lineups after you play that first $5 lineup. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
The post-career day press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Caffeine doesn't have to be bitter or boring anymore. 5-Hour Energy Shots are bringing the flavor and the energy. One of my personal favorites, Strawberry Banana, is giving smoothie vibes in a compact caffeinated shot. Whether you like your energy sour, fruity, or tropical, with 17 flavors, there's something for you. And yeah, it's got as much caffeine as a 12-ounce coffee, but 0 sugar and no crash. Big flavor, tiny bottle, tasty caffeine done right. You can grab yours in-store or hit up 5hourenergy.com or order on Amazon today.
And it is Mason and Arlen, the OGs of LA Sports Radio.
Like, that's the problem in the world, is there aren't enough happy shows, fun shows.
Mason and Ireland.
710 ESPN.
As we get ready for Dodgers Blue Jays game number 5 at Dodger Stadium, we're also getting ready for the Trojans to visit Lincoln, Nebraska, to face the Cornhuskers, and Ryan Abraham from USCFootball.com joins us right now. Hey, Ryan, what's going on, man?
Not too much, man. It's good to be on with you guys again.
Hey, Ryan, Nebraska's going to they do this once a year. They're going to do that blackout thing this weekend in Lincoln, right, where the whole crowd's going to wear black, the team's going to wear black. Have you ever seen that in person before?
I haven't seen that one in person. I know some other schools do. I think Tennessee's doing it this weekend as well. But I hear it's great. One of my buddies used to play football there, and he talks really highly about it. But it's going to be a crazy environment. I mean, both these teams, you know, with 2 losses, it's one of those things where you win this game and you're still in the talks for the college football playoff if you're able to win out. I don't know if either of these teams are capable of doing that, but it's a big game, I think, for both teams. But I think it's going to be a crazy environment, John. Like, it's one of those things, Halloween weekend, blackout, all that stuff. Nebraska really gets into it, so it should be interesting.
So I have been saying that I think, despite the Notre Dame loss and the Illinois loss, that I still think this team can make the college football playoff. Win in Nebraska. The one stumbling block is at Oregon, but Saturday is a must-win. What are the odds, you think, as somebody who follows the program and the team very closely, what are the odds that they do win out and make the college football playoff?
Yeah, I think they're pretty long just because that at Oregon game is going to be really tough. And we just haven't seen this team play up to its capabilities on the road. If you tell me that the effort that we saw against Michigan is how the Trojans are going to play for the rest of the season, I think they would have a really decent shot. I think you could go up to Oregon and play a good game, and maybe, you know, Oregon plays like a B- game and you get that win. But they just haven't shown that ability. Even the Purdue game, the one road, win that they have, on the season, they didn't play all that well. They settled for a lot of field goals and stuff. And we saw the Notre Dame game the last time USC played, giving up 306 yards rushing. That isn't going to cut it. So this is a big one for me, this Nebraska game, because it's a pretty good team, but it's not like a great team. Emmett Johnson's a really good running back, but he's not Jeremiah Love that we saw run all over USC for Notre Dame. And so I think if you can go and put together not just a win at Nebraska, but really a solid performance, Mace, I feel like they'd have a better shot to go in and feel good about, hey, we can go on the road and play well. But I just haven't seen it the last couple of years, guys. They just haven't played well on the road. And knowing you have to win at Nebraska and then at Oregon to try to win out, unless you see them play well on the road, it's hard to kind of picture that.
All right, so I'm curious if Nebraska's any good, Ryan. You mentioned they only have 2 losses. One of them was to Minnesota, and it wasn't close. They lost 24-6. But then they came back and beat Northwestern, who's not terrible this year. How good is Nebraska, in your opinion?
It's a good point. Cincinnati, that's a good win earlier in the season. Cincinnati looks really good. They might win the Big 12 this year. So they're capable. And Dylan Raiola, he's a quarterback that's, I think, completing like 72% of his passes, but it's a lot of short stuff. But USC's defense has kind of been susceptible to that a little bit. But Minnesota sacked this team 9 times. That's not something you want to see. But the pass defense actually is pretty good. I think they're only averaging like 4.5 yards per attempt. And Jaden, on the USC side, Maava's averaging over 10 yards an attempt, which is he's the only quarterback in the country that's doing that. So I think there's some things that USC can exploit with this Nebraska squad, getting after the quarterback and forcing some big negative plays. But if they allow a bunch of short, quick passes and Dylan Raiola just kind of move the ball down the field, it could be a rough one. But I think this is a pretty good team, John. I just don't think it's great. They're capable of doing some good things, capable of laying some eggs, but we've seen USC do the same. So it's going to depend, I think, on which team kind of shows up and plays closer to their A game in this one.
So Lincoln Riley's play calling, and go back to the Notre Dame game for a minute. There were a bunch of questionable play calls, including the Makai Lemon flea flicker play in the rain, which was just stupid. How do people generally feel? How do you view Lincoln Riley's play calling?
I think you want to be fair. In the Michigan game, I thought it was elite. The way they were, the balance that they had, I thought they did a good job, probably starting with the pass and then setting up the run through the passing game. But I thought he just called a really good game. And he did use the run game more. And I think he's tried to do that more all season. Notre Dame shut it down, though. Yeah. And Jade Maava didn't have a great night either. 52% of his passes or something like that. But with the run game gone, I think that put more pressure on Riley to try to figure out some things and got a little too cute. I think there was some stuff that was working, especially in the passing game. They have really good receivers and tight ends, and just that opening touchdown drive, even though they couldn't run, it looked really good. But I feel like because Notre Dame was able to shut down the run, it put a little bit more pressure on Riley. And some of those critical play calls, like you mentioned, the 4th down calls and all that, it just didn't work, the trick plays. And, he said so much after the game. He called it stupid, the calls that he made. So I feel it's one of the situations that because the run game wasn't working, it put a little more pressure on him and then just kind of made some bad calls. But, there's been some games he's made some really good calls, but it was against Michigan when you were running the football effectively. I think it opened things up more.
Ryan, last thing for me. If you were going to bet this game, USC is favored by 6.5. Nebraska in their last 11 games versus ranked teams, and USC's ranked, they're ranked 23rd in the country. Nebraska's 0-11, 1-10 against the spread. So everything points to USC, but 6.5 is a lot of points, especially for a road team. What's the right side of that game if you were betting it?
So I didn't know the 1-11 or whatever against the spread.
0-11 and 1-10 against the spread. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's not good. But for the USC side, they don't cover spreads on the road either.
Yeah.
Now, they got to cover against Notre Dame, but that was a 9.5-point spread. They lost by 10. I think it switched at the last second to 10.5.
It was 10 because I lost at 10.5. Just so you know.
Oh, yeah. So okay.
I got 10.
But yeah, I think I had the 9.5 early on, so you didn't really get that. But they didn't cover Purdue. Obviously, they were a touchdown favorite. Illinois didn't cover that one. didn't cover, in my opinion, didn't cover Notre Dame. So last year they lost a bunch of games where they were favorites on the road. So this is another situation that we've seen USC go as a favor on the road and lose outright. So I think I'm more familiar with that, John. So I would probably lean towards taking the points in this one, but that's also a concerning number that Nebraska hasn't done well against ranked teams either.
Right. It's like neither side, it looks like a prohibitive favor.
Somebody's got to win.
Sure.
Somebody's got to win.
Yeah.
All right.
Amen.
Hey, Ryan, thoughts on the World Series? I'm sure you're covering it, following it.
Yeah. Just to see Shohei Ohtani do this, it's just ridiculous what he's able to do. It's like, it's like Babe Ruth, like all over again. Not that we were around for that, but it's pretty amazing. So hopefully the Dodgers bounce back tonight and get a win. But it's a better series, I think a lot of people thought. And there's some great storylines that would, from the Toronto side that you would be talking about more if it wasn't for Shohei doing just, out-of-worldly things.
Yes,
so hopefully they get a win tonight.
All right. Thank you very much, Ryan. Appreciate it. Go Trojans on Saturday. Go Dodgers tonight. Appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having me, guys.
All right, there you have it. There's Ryan Abraham. We got some game to games coming at you next. And let's see, it is Ireland's game today.
Yes.
In the meantime, this show is sponsored by BetterHelp. So October 10th was World Mental Health Day this year. We're saying thank you to therapists. BetterHelp has got a therapy match commitment. So they do all the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. There's just a quick questionnaire. Identify your needs, preferences, and their 12-plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate mean they typically get it right the first time. They've got over 30,000 therapists. And if you're going through it right now, if you're down, if you're out, if you're emotionally troubling stuff is going on, whether it's work or home or whatever that is, therapy can make all the difference in your life. And BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform. So, with World Mental Health Day this month, we are celebrating therapists who've helped millions of people take a step forward. If you're ready to find the right therapist, BetterHelp can let you start that journey. Our listeners get 10% off their first month. Just call pound 250, say keyword timeout. That's pound 250, keyword timeout. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
DeMarco and Travis.
They call me Big Raj.
I like it.
Yeah.
Running afternoon drive on ESPN LA and running youngsters out of the dice game.
We had a great time. I hucked Cube as they...
You what?
Exactly.
You hucked Cube?
Yes.
What the heck is
right.
Huck Cube?
I played Die.
Die.
Where you throw the dice in the air and they land on the
game.
table. Yeah, we played with my son and his friends
Drinking
for a little while.
game.
It was fun.
Nice.
I was given credit for being good at it for an old person. I know. I didn't love that part, but apparently my throw to table ratio was pretty good.
Yes, that's what they said.
They called me Big Raj.
I like it.
Yeah,
You're
Big Raj.
Big dumper of die.
Good bop, Big Raj.
See, that would bring out my beast right there. You challenged me.
It was fun.
These kids.
It's Deep Bar and Big Raj.
They called me Big Raj.
I like it.
Yeah.
Weekday afternoons from 3 to 6 on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube.
What does Dodger baseball and Jim Beam have in common? Both are better when enjoyed with others. So grab a bottle and get together with friends. Jim Beam. People are good for you. Official bourbon of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. 40% alcohol by volume. Copyright 2025 James B. Beam Distilling Company. Claremont, Kentucky. Drink smart.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, Sunday, November 2nd for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia or tickets to an upcoming LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. And I'm putting Rams fans on the air live from HPC after the game. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older.
Okay, all signed up. Easy. Now let's run payroll. What the? Hey girl, I'm you with more gusto. Nice. Who's that? New social media manager, hired and onboarded with gusto. And spoiler, we're kind of famous now. Wait, we're famous? Oh, well, I'm famous. Payroll, benefits, and HR. Designed and built for small businesses. Choose a future with gusto.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom school designs that let everyone know who you root for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing snacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN. 1 free year of Perplexity Pro and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in L.A., Mason and Ireland. Game of Games. Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here it is. It's Game of Games time. And Emily, what is the score for this month?
Oh, the score. Mace
Only
has
3 days left,
Only
by
3
the way.
days left, and doubling up is in play. Mace has 5. John has 4. And by the way, Mace will be doing the game on Friday.
So I can't take a point there.
Oh, did you guys switch game days?
We switched game days.
Because he took too long to get out of the parking lot.
I got home pretty late.
Pepe's got 3. Brian's got 2. I have 2. DeAndre 1. Sue 1. Travis 1. Greg 1. And Andy has 2.
Okay. So, John,
This is an important game for you, Mace.
One additional player, Leah, who from our intern team is online and ready to play. She's from Philly.
You guys better watch out. I might take that point today.
Oh, well, you get 2, Leah. And by the way, Leah, didn't you go to San Diego State, the proud alma mater of Lisa Ireland, my wife?
I did go to San Diego State.
Yeah, I tell her all the time, you got in. She couldn't get in now. What was your high school GPA?
I believe it was a 3.7.
Boy, that's
Yeah,
but it's gotten quite tough, especially after that Final Four in Houston.
Right.
It's been gruesome.
What was your SAT score?
I didn't take it because it got messed up because of COVID.
What was your ACT?
I didn't take it.
Oh, none of them.
Yeah,
She's
because
smarter
of
than
COVID.
both of us.
Ah, right. I would have loved to skip those
All right,
things.
let's get to the game. So Game 5 of the series is set for tonight at Dodger Stadium between the Dodgers and the Blue Jays. So this is a quiz in which all of the answers are one of 3 things: Los Angeles, Toronto, or neither. That's the game.
Okay.
L.A., Toronto, or neither.
Got it.
Here we go. This city ranks as the 3rd largest urban area in North America, following Mexico City and New York. Is it L.A., Toronto, or neither, Brian?
And, I'm sorry, point of clarification, and that's by like surface area, like the metropolitan area.
Or is it by size in the metro area?
No, it's the urban area, which I think means where the city where like most people live.
Okay, so
Got it.
And it's
All
a
right.
population question. Got it.
Right. So, Mexico City's 1, New York is 2. Is 3 L.A., Toronto, or neither? Brian.
L.A.
Okay, Emily.
L.A. And by the way, Brian, it's not both.
Could be.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah,
Could be.
Mace.
I'm going L.A.
Leah.
I'm going to go LA as well.
You guys all got it. So the lucky loser is off the board.
Off
no
the
one
board.
can win going low.
Going low.
All right, here we go. Second question. People in this city buy more sunglasses than any other city in the world. Is it L.A., Toronto, or neither? Emily.
Neither.
Mace.
Neither.
Leah.
Neither.
Brian.
L.A.
Should have gone neither, Brian. The answer, believe it or not, is Seattle.
Seattle?
Yeah,
Wow.
Seattle plays more sunglasses. All right, so Emily, Mason, Leah all have 2. Brian has 1. All right. Number 3. This city has the most diverse population of Buddhist sects in the world, with over 184 Buddhist centers. Is it L.A., Toronto, or neither? Mace.
I'm going Toronto.
All right, Leah.
I'm going to go Toronto as well.
Brian.
I'll go L.A.
Emily.
I'm also going L.A.
L.A. is the correct
Oh,
answer.
really?
Los Angeles is where all the Buddhists hang out, which means
very
Emily
peaceful.
has the lead. Emily has 3, and everyone else has 2.
Okay.
All right. Leah, this one coming to you.
All right.
This city contains the second tallest building in the Western Hemisphere at 1,730 feet tall, second only to the New World Trade Center that was built in 2014. Is it L.A., Toronto, or neither? Leah.
Give me neither.
Okay. Brian.
Toronto.
Emily.
Neither.
Mace.
I am going neither.
Neither is the correct answer. Anybody want to guess where it is?
Chicago.
Seattle.
Right, Mace. The Willis Tower in Chicago, formerly the Sears Tower.
Yep.
But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Emily Hebel is 4 for 4. And she has the lead. Mace has 3, Leah has 3, Brian has 2.
They call me
All right,
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah.
They go 4 for 4.
4 for 4.
All right. Here we go. Based on the number of flights, this city's airport ranks as the 15th busiest airport in the world. Is it L.A., Toronto, or neither? Brian.
Toronto.
Emily.
Neither.
Mace.
Toronto.
Leah.
Toronto.
Oh, the answer is Toronto, and we got a 3-way tie at the top.
Dang it.
Yes. Emily, Mace, and Leah all have 4. Brian has 3, so the game is very close.
Yeah.
All right, Em, this one coming to you. This city has the largest and most diverse collection of Ice Age fossils in the world. Is it L.A., Toronto, or neither? Emily.
L.A.
Mace.
Neither.
Leah.
Neither.
Brian.
It's Toronto.
The answer is the La Brea Tar Pits. It's L.A., and Emily has the lead
I
again.
live right by him.
Okay. So what do we got left? We got 3 left in a tiebreaker, Em, so you got to go first. All right, Emily 5, Mace 4, Leah 4, Brian 3.
Okay.
Everyone's still alive. This city has 301 days of measurable sunshine per year. Is it L.A., Toronto, or neither? Emily.
L.A.
Mace.
Take a shot. Now I'm going to go L.A.
Okay. Leah.
Give me neither.
Brian.
I'll take neither as well.
You all missed it. It's Toronto. 301 measurable days sunshine per year. Okay, BC, you have to go opposite of Emily now. There are 2 left. Emily 5, Mace 4, Leah 4, Brian 3. This city is the only major city in North America founded by a woman. Is it L.A., Toronto, or neither? Emily.
A little history. I'm going to go Toronto.
Okay. Mace.
I am going to go neither.
Okay. Leah.
I think I'm going to lock in Toronto.
Okay. Brian.
Give me L.A.
You have to go L.A. or neither.
L.A.
The correct answer, Miami, which means Mace has tied Emily 5-5. Brian is out. Leah, you're 1 back.
Okay.
So Leah, this is the last one, and then I have a tiebreaker. So Leah, you get to go last, but you have to go opposite of Mace and Emily. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Pressure's on.
Okay. All right. This city is home to the 3rd largest zoo in the world. Is it L.A., Toronto, or neither? Mace.
3rd largest zoo.
3rd largest zoo in the world. L.A., Toronto, or neither?
I'm going to go neither.
Okay, Emily.
I'm also going to go neither.
All right, Leah, that means you can go, well, they both went neither, so you can go L.A. or Toronto. What do you want to do?
I think I'm going to go Toronto.
You're glad you did because you just tied the game.
Wow, Leah.
To a 3-way tie. All right, everybody get something to write with and get something to write on.
Yep.
All right? We got Leah covered for this?
Yeah, we're good over here, yeah.
We're all ready.
Okay. All right. According to Baseball Reference, how many players have played for both the Dodgers and Blue Jays in their careers? Here's a hint. The number is between 5 and 200. 5 and 200. All right? Number of players who have played for both the Dodgers and the Blue Jays in their careers. Does everybody have one written down?
I have it.
Em, you have not?
I have mine. Leah's got it.
Okay. Emily, what'd you write down?
120.
Mace, what'd you write down?
Because I'm immature, I wrote 69.
Not 6'7"?
No.
Leah, what'd you write down?
I went with 22, but almost went with 6'7".
Okay.
Of course you did.
Oh, yeah, because your age. We have a winner. And that winner is Steve Mason.
Yeah!
The correct number is 88.
Oh, pretty close.
Including Ricky Henderson, Max Scherzer, Teoscar Hernandez, and Sean Green. But the answer is 88. And Mace, you have a commanding lead with 2 days to go.
My immaturity has paid off.
Right, which means I have to run the tape. Oh, no, I can't catch you because I'm not playing
You're not
tomorrow.
here tomorrow.
I think you just won the month.
And you get $5K for me because I said I would tie you this week, and I won't. I
Mace,
cannot.
you just won the month.
Did I really?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You
get
know,
15K.
I was the only person who could catch you, and because I'm not playing tomorrow, I'm 3 back with 1 day to go.
So do I give like an acceptance speech or something?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead. What are you going to say?
And you get $15K in mythical money, which you need.
Yeah, I would like to thank all you losers.
All right.
Thanks for
And boom goes the
losers.
dynamite.
Yeah.
Mace,
Boom goes the
I'm
dynamite.
proud. That was Justin Bieber with Michael and I in the third.
That's
show.
right. That's right.
Mace, I'm proud of you. There
Yeah.
once was a day, well, matter of fact, let's call it what it is. There were years.
Yes, years.
Where you did not win a month.
Highly uncompetitive.
I will say
And
I have
over the
tied
past-
a lot.
Yeah, over the past 2 years, you have found your competitive spirit.
Yes.
And I think this is the second or third month you've won. Good for you.
Yeah, well, as athletes like to say, this means everything. All right.
So, Brian, that means the only other way to win money is who wins icebreakers.
Oh, yeah.
And you got a chance. You got a chance. I'm right now in the catbird seat. What's the icebreaker score, Em?
The icebreaker score is 60 for John, and then Brian has 53.
But they're worth
All right.
double, so
Double. They're worth double, and I'm not playing tomorrow, BC.
that's right.
So you have a chance to pass me tomorrow and then hold me off on Friday.
But you will have to face me in tomorrow's icebreakers.
Oh,
And
I just
as
gotta
you
How many
know-
points? How many points? I have 60, Em. How many does Mace have?
Oh, Mesa's 13.
Nobody breaks the ice like me. Nobody breaks the ice
Hey,
like me.
but you fended off all challengers
Yes.
in Game of Games, so you don't need icebreakers.
All right.
Well done, Mace.
Thank you. All right, coming up next for you, Super Crosstalk, Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hi, this is Sean McVey of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station. The Lake Show lives here.
Three-pointer by Reeves. It's good! Austin Reeves with a dagger!
You know, we added some pieces that we really needed, and we have really high hopes.
On 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Did you know Children's Hospital Los Angeles treats more kids with cancer and blood diseases than anywhere else in the Western U.S.? With over 200 clinical trials and some of the highest survival rates in the country, The Cancer and Blood Disease Institute at CHLA is the #1 pediatric cancer program in California. When your child faces an opponent like cancer, trust the team that delivers in the clutch. To learn more, visit chla.org.
Veteran founded and veteran focused, National University is a proud yellow ribbon school and a top educator of the U.S. military. They accept the post 9/11 GI Bill and offer dedicated support to help you balance work, family, and school. With flexible online and hybrid programs, monthly class starts, and over 150 degrees, credentials, and certificates, you can even earn credit for prior experience. Advance your career today. Visit nu.edu.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Coverage and content of the 2025 MLB postseason on ESPN LA is presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. See for yourself what made readers of Newsweek and USA Today name Pechanga the best casino outside of Las Vegas. Visit Pechanga.com for more information.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk. It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Whoa.
Who gave me the high chair?
You're in the big boy chair.
He's in the Phil Jackson throne over there.
My feet can't even touch the ground.
DeMarco and Travis are here. Yeah.
We had a chair when I was working on Jim Rome's TV show.
Yes.
And they had the original set that we had for this show had like director's chairs.
Okay.
And a director's chair is kind of high off the ground, right?
Yeah.
So
not good for big dudes.
And not particularly good for small guys either, because if your legs don't reach the little pegs, they kind of dangle.
Yeah, right.
And we had somebody on the show whose feet did not meet the pegs, and the director in the first shot when we're shooting to get ready to go goes, "It's like somebody's in the big boy chair today,"
God.
that was the end of those chairs. We had it was Jim, and we had
it
was Jim, and
wow.
then we had like more like leather reclining situations the next day.
The big boy chair.
The big boy chair was not a good look when you took a wide shot.
So how you feeling, man?
Pretty good.
Do you feel
pretty good? I thought last night they were pretty lousy.
Yeah,
like,
they were terrible.
They were pretty lousy last night. Happens occasionally. Hope it doesn't happen in that situation. But I feel pretty good because I think Blake Snell will be great. Yep. I think he has to be great. Not good, great.
Yes.
But I think he will be. And I think that the shuffling of the lineup, I don't like how they shuffled it, but I do. But I do like that they did shuffle it.
He did something, right?
Yeah.
See,
Trav, I would be willing to bet a lot of money that whoever wins tonight wins the series. You agree?
Well, I mean, the math will tell you that, right? It's like 80% of the time, whoever wins Game 5 ends up winning the series. But I'll say this: whatever happens tonight, I don't think the other team's dead in the water. I think that if Toronto loses tonight, if the Dodgers win tonight, Toronto winning 2 games in a row in their home park is not a tall task, especially when Game 7's kind of up in the air, right?
Yeah, right.
Beating Yamamoto is a mountain of an effort.
Mm-hmm.
And then the opposite is true. If the Blue Jays win the night, Yamamoto going in Game 6, you feel great about that. And then in a Game 7, you just need to have one good day.
Yeah, right.
So I don't think that it's a fait accompli, but I think that whoever wins tonight is got a huge advantage. But if the Dodgers, and I'm knocking on wood right now, if the Dodgers lose tonight, I don't think they're dead in the water.
How did late season Mookie turn into early season Mookie?
I don't know. Okay. We're going to talk about this.
Oh, yeah.
I understand slumps. I understand the normal regression of a player who's getting older and all of this stuff. What I don't understand is the approach that he's taken to the plate.
Mm-hmm.
It makes no sense to me. This is a guy that when he first got here, he was the toughest out I've ever seen in my life. He was taking pitches. He had a sense of the strike zone. He swung and missed rarely. Like he would just grind pitchers in the dust. He's going up there chasing curveballs out of the strike zone on the first pitch.
And by the way, fly ball pops up.
Popping up like crazy.
Mookie McPop-Up.
He has been an easy out.
Yeah,
like he has been an easy out in an incredibly important part of the lineup.
Yeah.
And I think he has been Pages has given him a little air cover because Pages has been somehow worse than Mookie.
1 for $1 million. So
but Mookie's 2 for $1 million.
Yeah,
it's not much better.
Yeah, he's 5 for 34 over the last 2 series.
It's been rough.
He's got 1 extra base hit.
Yeah. And he's not hitting the ball hard.
I would have been dramatic in my lineup shuffle. I would have
what?
I would have put Mookie at the top and Shohei batting second, and give Mookie some cover. Give him a big bat behind him so he sees better pitches. I would have done that tonight.
That's not a crazy idea.
I don't hate that. What I would have done is I would have dropped Mookie out of the top 4.
Yeah, but don't you think that really screws
for
his
what?
head?
For 3 games? Like, get over it, dude. Honestly,
yeah,
Berman
said bat him 6.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's a huge ego blow.
But he's not hitting, and there's no runway left, right? There's 3 games left. There's no time to massage his ego. This is one of those, dude. You're in a funk. You're not hitting. We got to get some guys up here right now.
Yeah.
Put Will Smith closer to the top.
You're
put
trying
Freddie
to get him
Freeman
going.
in there.
Yeah.
I would have put Freddie in the number 2 hole, and I know they don't want to be left out of the chute, but you're right now anyway.
Sure.
So what's the difference?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Would you guys consider walking Guerrero on purpose tonight?
Damn right.
Yes.
If there's a runner on, no, if the base is empty, no. But if there's a runner on,
well, the base is empty,
yeah.
yes. But if the that's what you mean, right? If you got a runner on second, then it's a no-brainer.
Oh,
but,
yeah, it's a no-brainer. But I would not.
But let's say he bats second, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's say
third, I think. Second or third, yeah.
Okay, so let's say he's batting third. You get the first guy out. You get the second guy out. Maybe walk him and pitch for the fourth guy
in the first inning.
Yeah,
no.
I don't think I'd walk him in the first inning.
Well, Mace, you thought they would walk Shohei yesterday, and they didn't even.
I thought they were going to walk him a lot. They pitched to him.
They kind of did walk him the first time on purpose.
That first time
that was an intentional walk. I put it to you this way: if early in the game, I would not walk him automatically, even if there's a situation where there's an open base. But anything past the middle innings, he doesn't get a chance to beat me.
Yeah, I'm not going to let that guy beat me. It's too.
Hey, I know we didn't talk at all about this today, Mace, but I want to make people aware of Austin Reeves is off to the best 4-game start maybe ever in the NBA. I mean, you go back and look at Steph from 10 years ago when he won the MVP, and Austin Reeves' numbers after the first 4. He's averaging 36, 10, and 8.
Damn.
Nice.
And I mean, he's
on fire.
Right. He's putting himself in a class with like Elgin Baylor and Jerry West. And as a matter of fact, he's tied Elgin for the 3rd most amount of points ever scored in the first 4 games of a Laker. The only people ahead of him are Kobe and Jerry West. This is a very small sample size, 4 games. Yeah. But again, tonight, no Luka, no LeBron. What do you guys think Reeves does
if he's
tonight?
Really that good, then this is the greatest sports story ever. Wasn't he undrafted?
Completely undrafted.
Yes.
And really, DeMarco, almost like anybody could have signed him.
Right.
And what's interesting is with no LeBron and no Luka, everybody thought, well, he's going to get the other team's best defender.
Uh-huh.
It hasn't mattered. Like, the reason this is a good test tonight is last year in that playoff series, Austin had a bad foot, but he played bad against Minnesota. And tonight's his chance to I can see him throwing 35 up again tonight.
Yeah, I mean, scored 25 against Minnesota on Friday, so 35 is not a stretch.
Is he this type of scorer, Ireland, or is this a very good player who's white hot but just still performing at above what even your wildest expectations, or is he a guy that could be
seems to be him.
A 28, 29, 30-point-a-night guy given enough opportunities?
If he was on a bad team, like if he's on the Wizards, I think he could lead the league in scoring.
See?
Wow. But on our team, he
win.
can't.
Yeah.
On our team, he eats 3rd. So, but Luka and LeBron might be out for a little while longer, so maybe this gets JJ to rethink the offense. And by the way, it makes the Lakers really dangerous down the road because let's say you have an elite defender, all right? That guy has to guard Luka. Your second best defender has to guard LeBron. So now your 3rd best defender takes Austin. and he should be able to light that guy up. So this could be the beginning of something big.
I've got a little bit of a dilemma.
Which is?
I am thinking about not going to the
You should go.
tonight. I should go?
You should go.
You'll kick yourself.
I don't think you should. I think you've gone 2 nights in a row. This game cannot be decided. The series cannot be decided one way or the other. And you could watch it in your massage chair, and the series still isn't over.
Has it affected your performance?
Give your credential to Bergman. He'll go.
Why don't you want to go?
That 18-inning game took
It's
a lot out of me.
worn out?
That took a lot out of
All
me,
right.
yeah.
You were at the Shohei NLCS game, yeah?
Yes, I
Were you
was.
glad you were there?
Thank God I was there.
You were there for the 18-inning game, yeah?
I was there,
You were
yes.
glad you were
Thank
there,
God I
and
was
it would
there.
not have
Freddie
been the same
walk-off,
experience if you were in the massage chair?
Correct.
Something could happen tonight.
Well, what if it did? He was already at the best game ever.
But that's what I'm just saying. And it's another one.
What if there's a massive walk-off tonight at the end of the
You're talking yourself.
It won't be bigger than Freddie's
Come on,
walk-off.
Mace, don't quit.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
quit.
I would.
You can't quit.
I'm not quitting.
Don't quit. You got to go.
It's not
if you
quitting.
don't go, you're quitting.
Look,
No, I'm not
Yeah,
quitting.
you are.
That's
If you
not
don't
a
go,
quit.
you're quitting.
You
That's not a
should
quit, Jack.
definitely go,
You should go.
and I would not go.
You'd be a quitter if you don't
You
go.
would not go.
No, if it
But
were
you're
me,
telling
but
me
I
to
think
go.
for you, Steve
My
Mason,
image
you
of you
should
would
go.
change. Come
Yeah.
on.
Really, it would change.
It would definitely change.
Well, you have to tune in tomorrow. See if I do it. If I do it. All right, Ireland have a good call of the game tonight.
All right, see you, boys.
On the radio and on the app. And, of course, the Dodger game is on the app, and the LAFC game is on the app. The app is incredibly busy tonight. That's the conclusion of Super Crosstalk. Coming up next for you, DeMarco and Travis here on 710 ESPN.
The biggest moments in sports live on ESPN LA. Powered by Hard Rock Casino Tahoe.
Marshall back near the wall at the track. Gone! Freddie Freeman! A home run to center field. Freeman walks it off in the 18th. Oh, Freddie delivers. And they wait to mob him at home plate. The Dodgers in 18 win it.